Now, the party are in the middle of the marshes, trying to fulfilling the mama's request of 10-year-old bogwood, the biggest, blackest wood they can find. So, what are you guys going to do?
Oh, I think we're taking a bit of a rest before we go anywhere.
Wrecked.
All right.
True, we're taking a rest.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yes.
believe
Roll me a
short
d12.
rest, right?
I
Roll you a
have
d12.
put up
Mhm.
the tiny hut and have made it opaque and kind of a camouflagey greenish brown color to block our view from things.
Got a 3.
A 3, nice. So, as you guys are there taking the rest, it takes about, I would say, 30, 40 minutes pass before you see from the outside a group of what looks like to be lions, but they're hard to see, and the only reason you can barely see the outline of them, and the wind that gets to stir as they walk. And they go forward. You see about three, four, five of them going around, eating the remains of the false vine cobras.
Um, do they seem to be taking any notice of the hut?
Let me roll a perception check. They do. Good roll starting to start it off, y'all.
Oh no.
They do notice the global force there, and they go in. They certify it, and they growl at y'all for about a few minutes before
I
they
didn't
then decide to go eat the false water cobra, while still keeping an eye at the global force.
I didn't know they had mountain lion cows out here.
No, no, no. These are
Mama
Starting strong, boys.
yeah, air cow mountain lions, of course.
Oh jeez. Can I roll to see if these lions are made of mountains?
Sure, roll me a nature check or Arcana.
I got a 78. I'm just kidding.
These are actually not made of cow or air or mountains.
Oh, shucks.
Dang. Probably for the best, huh?
So the lions, they cannot enter the hut, but I'm sure if we wait it out a little bit longer, they will move on their way. I don't think there is any reason to disturb them.
Cool.
How much longer should we wait?
Well, let's wait 15, 20 minutes. I mean, we still have a little bit of time before our rest is complete, about 15, 20 minutes. So if they're not gone by then perhaps we shall think of something to do.
If worst comes to worst, I think you two can bang your big balls of fire at them, yes?
Right. Yes. Tarquin's kind of eyeing the lions, so just and moved himself probably to the farthest side of the hut. Just very casually. Yeah. That sounds like a plan that we could do. Excellent. Yes. Where is the log that we need to take back exactly?
Behind us.
Okay, is it in? It's not in the hut. It's just like outside, right?
It's too big to fit.
That's what I thought.
Part of it's in the hut, most of it's outside.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Are we good to roll just regular hit die, DM?
Yeah.
For heals?
If you guys just stay there for the next 10, 20 minutes.
Yeah, we're just
that
gonna
sounds
stay
like
here.
yeah.
Yes. no need to waste our stuff on these silly lions.
I mean, it's just like 2 third-level spell slots. What's it gonna take, you know?
Plus, I can horde breaker. If there's a lot of them. How many lions are there?
5.
5. Okay, I'm comfortable with waiting. That's a lot of lions, man.
Liar, liar, liar.
So we wait. Short rest for everyone. Do the lions move on?
They're still eating.
Question. With my pendant, for my hit dice with double the hit dice gained, is it double the total or double just what I rolled and then I add the modifier?
Let me read it over real quick.
Yeah, it says in addition, whenever you roll a hit dice to regain hit points, double the number of hit points it restores.
Yeah, so just double what it restores.
All of it.
Yeah.
Great. So I heal everything. Sweet.
Nice.
Gotta love that parry app.
Oh, it feels so refreshed and good. Yes.
Well, I believe the lions are not gone completely yet. What do we feel like doing?
Oh, this is horrible.
Why horrible? What is wrong with a little bit of lion?
Well, unlike you, brave Yorick, I don't have those burly arms, and I think I might get eaten. That's really my top concern.
I mean, you've already been
alive.
eaten once today.
Yes, correct.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Second
Things are not coming up Tarquin. Captain Merriweather, is there a way, can we hole, we can sneak, or is this a once it goes down, it all goes down?
So I am unable to. So if I leave the hut, it disappears. That being said, you all may enter and leave the hut. They may not enter. So if we wanted to just kind of be sneaky and, you pop out, throw something at them, pop back in, now and then.
Let's see. I got a spell up my sleeve that might help here.
Oh.
Have you ever heard of Pass Without a Trace?
Oh, snap.
What
What
would
is
that
it?
allow us to do?
Well, I'm going to read the whole thing because I don't know it by heart. A veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 bonus to stealth checks and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature that receives the bonus leaves behind no tracks or other traces of its passage.
You see,
So no smells would be left
that's
off either.
might be good for the future. However, we do need to carry a 700-pound log with us.
That is true.
It would seem that we gotta convince the lions to leave us be. I think getting them to go away is the tippy top of our list.
Well, I don't have a spell for that.
Yeah, I don't either. I cast make the lions go away. It's instantaneous.
The lions
Shoo.
sleep tonight. That's
Shoo.
what I cast. Oh, we in the web.
I don't know what to do here, friends.
I mean, I could go stealthy and run a distraction far away, but I have nothing besides my flesh on my own bones to be a tempting distraction.
Can I cast? Do I have to be outside the hut to cast spells outside the hut?
Spells cannot go through the hut.
Okay, so I have to be out.
Mm-hmm.
You can like peek out, can't? Right? Are you gonna let? Can you
No,
like
with
put your
those-
head and your arm out and like peek out, or does she need to be completely out?
You can peek out.
Okay.
Okay. Listen, gang. Here's an idea. What? I could. I could light a fire
Okay.
outside in the lions, and then maybe try to scare them off. I think I could maybe. The risk is burning down the bog.
Oh,
It's
it is so flush and green out here. I do not think anything will burn.
Watch
is-
that magic wood be like extra flammable, and we just light the whole thing up.
It's that new like kerosene wood. that
Right.
everyone's talking
That's it's
about.
literally just been soaking in like lighter fluid.
That river we see is actually just lighter fluid.
Yeah.
It's so potent because it's been soaking it up for 10 years.
Correct. That I listen, mates. That's the best idea that I have. I have to admit, my experience in adventuring did not include prides of lions.
Okay, can somebody roll me an Arcana or nature check, please?
I'll do it.
Not me.
I'll say I only got a +3 to nature.
I somehow do good with my intelligence rolls, so I'll make a nature check if Merryweather doesn't want to do it.
I can do it. That's fine.
Please do it.
Go ahead, do it.
21
Thank God.
for Arcana, or for both. It doesn't matter.
Okay, you know that these are. Well, yeah, you're not proficient in Arcana. You know that these are. Some people call them Hellcats, but the actual name is Bezakira. And they are known to reside in Lamania. And they are quite perceptive due to their air-based nature. But there's beyond that, you know that they are somewhat harder to hit.
Would I know if they are resistant to fire?
Mm-hmm. They're not.
Okay.
What do you think I am? I would throw 2 mobs that are resistant to fire, y'all?
100%. Absolutely correct. Would do.
Are they all just? Can you put them on the map so we can know where they're clustered?
Yeah, I think that's.
That would be lovely. Okay, over there.
So all 5 are just clustered right there.
Mm-hmm.
Tarquin, do you want to just blow them up?
Kaboom.
Well, you know what? Yes, I would, good sir. So let's see. Let's make
All right,
sure.
everyone, prepare yourselves. I'm dropping the hut.
Whoa, let's not drop it just yet. Let me just pop out and let's just see what happens. Wait, remind me the hut. If they come after the hut, we're hosed either way, right?
No.
No? Okay,
No.
yeah. Don't drop it.
Well, I can't cast anything unless I drop the hut.
Oh, gotcha.
Wait, so he can't even like stick his head out at all? He has to
Nope.
stay inside it completely?
I have to stay completely inside.
Okay, I think
Otherwise, it'd be like the most ridiculously overpowered spell.
Okay,
real.
so first Tarkin, then Merryweather, and then us. Are you ready, Sterling?
Always.
Get my axe ready.
I'll have
Okay.
a bow shot ready.
All right. So yeah, I'm gonna cast Create Bonfire.
Oh,
Dude,
And
that's
I'm
not the kind of explosion we were looking for.
No, it's very small. I want to cast it in the middle of where they are.
well, let's see if they get frightened away, I guess.
That's 100% the plan. You guys were thinking like burn them up.
Yes,
Are we
like
thinking burn them
fireball.
up?
Well, they are good material for food and experience.
Oh, okay, fine.
No,
Fireball.
you already said it.
I already said it. Okay, yeah, no,
let's
fine, let's do
let's
it.
see what happens. Let's see if they.
We'll take back.
So yeah, they must, let's see, until the spell ends, a magic bonfire fills a 5-foot cube. Any creature in the bonfire space when you cast the spell must succeed on a dex saving throw.
All right.
So it's save DC of 16.
Okay. Let's see. One failed. They all failed.
It's just one.
No, yeah, but just one. One
'Cause
failed.
it's Create bonfire.
All right, so you go in. You from the
Yeah, so just pop my head out.
Mhm.
Doodle-doodle-doo.
Diddle diddle.
It's a word activation spell.
You diddle, and then from about 10 feet up in the sky, you see a ball of fire drop down with a few sticks made out of fire under it, or down on top of one. And he sadly cannot move away fast enough as he was too busy eating, and he yelps. He yelps and moves back. And how much damage does he take?
5.
5. And you guys want me to see if that will scare them, right?
Yep.
Yeah, the name of the game was like create a fire and scare them away.
Shoe kitty.
You know, like when your cat's really annoying, how you light them on fire.
I just like the disappointed grunt that the DM made.
Yeah, this is a bad plan, but it's the best one I got.
Sadly, you weren't really being stealthy when you walked out of the thing. So he yelps and then looks around and sees you there.
Oh, yeah.
Cool.
And I think with
Arco
that,
goes back in the hut.
Is he afraid though?
you want me?
Holy mother of afraid. Martyr.
Yes.
The pipes of haunting.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I have those.
We just talked about this, dude.
Yeah. What do you want? No, we already set a fire. It's too late.
No, you can still use it.
Yeah, no, I can still use it.
I mean, we can just kill him.
What can we?
Say if I don't get them all in one thing, we're gonna have to kill a few.
Listen,
probably.
it's not 1,000,000 lions. It's only
It's
5.
5.
And we are basically the sun.
What is that?
That's his turn timer.
What's
Uh-oh.
what?
Hurry, decide. Are we using the pipe? Use the pipes, quick.
All
Wait,
right.
we don't even have a... What is this, pre-fight? Getting ready?
Yeah, this is you guys decide what to do.
All right.
So,
I
like-
rage!
It got burned. Notices her or him, and he just comes back in like, okay, I don't think.
Yeah,
that
guys. So
works.
it didn't work. It didn't work so great. Plan B.
We can also see outside of the hut.
Right.
Yes.
Plan B.
It's clear
Plan
to
B.
us.
All right,
They have a
so
plan B.
plan B is like this thing's a self thing, right? They run away from me. So do I need to run out in the middle of them and then start going?
What? No, it's like... You have... I mean, they have to at least be able to hear it and see it, I think.
We want to use the thing.
All right, I'm using the thing. Pipes of hunting.
All right. You step out and let me make their saves. Wisdom saves, if I remember correctly.
Wisdom of 15 is a save.
First one. succeeds. That one succeeds. Second one, fail. 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 Succeeds. So
Oh, thank God.
3 of them. And with that, I'm going to change the music, go in the thing. Boop, boop, boop.
What a shit show.
What do you mean? This is exactly what I thought it would happen.
Yep, same.
Just a
How many failed?
group
3.
of lions.
3's not bad.
And they start. Whoop, whoop.
Frightened.
There we go. And then it's just these 2 left. Let's see. Do 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 do. They can see it on stream. Yeah. Good. All right. He's going. You cast. You blow on the pipes for a little bit, and it's a very discordant melody that goes in. And while you don't really notice, it's quite enjoyable to you. And you see the lions crunch up, and 3 of them start running away. 2 of these, especially the one that got singed, whose fur was singed, moves to look at y'all. And with that, let's see who goes first.
Don't forget to take your short rests in the Beyond days.
Yeah, add
Yeah.
your health back.
Meriwether, actually, it's the guy's turn. They're gonna walk over here. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. And you guys know where they are, and that's a turn. Next, Meriwether, what would you like to do?
I'm going to kind of reach into a pocket and then grab a pepper and put it up to Gizdul's beak and say, "Eat this," and cast Dragon's Breath on Gilzdul with fire, and have Gilzdul kind of fly up a little bit, like over the hut, and look down at the lions and breathe
Okay,
fire at them.
fail, natural 1. Fail with the other one, natural 7.
Cool. So that is 8 fire damage to both of them.
Okay, nice.
That's my turn.
Sterling, what do you like to do?
I'm gonna take 2 bow shot attacks at that one there,
Mm-hmm.
and I did not declare it my sharpshooter, but I already rolled, so I'm just gonna continue not to do sharpshooter then. Let's see, that will be a 13 and a 26.
All right, the 26 hits.
The 26 hits. Okay. Then that will be. Damn it, only 10 damage. And I'm going to be using Horde Breaker since they are 5 feet together to
You wanna
attack
make-
the other
You want to
one.
make that one sharpshooter?
I will make that one sharpshooter before I let go of this dice. And I'm glad I did. 18 plus 6 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
And then that one will be max damage. That'll be 26 damage.
All right.
Holy shit.
Nice.
That's to which one?
The one behind it.
Okay.
Which one took the bonfire damage?
Red.
One of them.
All right.
And that's my turn.
All right. Next is York.
Oh, so I already rage as my preparation.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna walk on over here and I'm gonna say hello, dinner, and I'm gonna attempt to grapple as a bonus action to start. You're supposed to roll against it,
Mm-hmm.
but it's double ones.
Snake
Double
eyes.
ones?
Yeah, I don't know what to think about that. I mean, when you put it all together, it's an 8.
Nice jail.
So
It's
did
an
he?
8 on the die, so nope. 15.
All right, so that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna, as I am just kind of coming out of being on a rest, completely fumble it, and I just grab some dirt. And I look at the dirt, and I look at the thing, and I fucking throw it. And I'm gonna say, enough of this! And I'm gonna take 2 reckless attacks at it. Okay, my mind was about to be blown. I hate this.
Double
16
natural
to
ones
hit.
again. Hits.
Okay, great. So the first one hits. It was almost double 6s, but it was a 9 and a 6. And I was about to say that 6 would have fucking definitely missed. And this is a 28 to hit.
Okay.
It's
Roll.
not a 28. It's like a 24, but it has to hit.
Still hits.
So this now is gonna be 13 damage on the first swing.
Mm-hmm.
And 17 damage on the second swing. Is like, and I
Okay.
cleave the shit out of him.
Alrighty.
It's taking a lot of damage.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And is that all?
That is all. And I realized I was flanking him. Oh wait, I
Flanking
didn't even
with
have
who?
the +2. Oh, I'm not because it's 2 enemies. LOL.
Haha, JK.
Tarquin.
Listen, I'm just so used to seeing like the X's and O's. I didn't even fucking think of it. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
So- Tarquin's gonna aim at the one, red dot, and cast Firebolt at it.
Mm-hmm.
18 plus 8, I think will hit.
It does.
2d10s. Sorry, stand by. Where's my stuff? 7. 12 damage total.
Right. As you go and you throw your fireball at it, and you see the ray of fire go and hit him, and you see that it's looking a little bit worse for where it's looking. Some of its mane is actually burnt off, and it's from it. You can not. You see inside, and you see that it doesn't really look like there's anything in there. No blood. It just looks like it's getting harder for it to hold its form together.
Gotcha. Okay, cool. And then I think that's gonna be my turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's just gonna blast and kind of be like a little bit panicked. But that's
Alright.
gonna be it.
And with that, the lions, seeing that more than half of their people left, and then one is about to die, they're going to try to run away. This one is going
Oh.
to double dash, and this one is going to also double dash.
But I'm gonna take a swing at him.
You will.
I can't reckless this, right?
Nope.
I always forget. Yeah, so it's just a normal swing.
Attacks
Praise
until
be.
the end of your turn.
What?
Regular is only 4 attacks at the end of your turn. Until the
Yeah. So 26 to hit.
hits.
Good rolls,
Uh,
guys.
14 damage.
Nice. Again, you see it's getting even harder for as goes in. You see that the outline of it is actually getting wavered, almost if it was a like one of those cartoon films that where the film was burnt and the outlines can never be met. But sadly, it makes it just fine. Runs 80 feet away from you.
80 feet away, huh?
Now it doesn't show on the map, but they're all both 80 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Merryweather.
Everyone back in the hut. Let's make sure they don't come back. That's all I'm going to say. Bring those
You have to recast the hut?
But I want at least one.
No.
As I'm
the hut-
swinging.
The hut's up, but I just want to make sure that they're not drawing us into a trap.
Insight check.
Incite the wild feral animal, Mary.
Sure, let's do that. Natural 20.
You get the
Are you
sense that
serious?
Yes, I'm serious.
well, you've
For a 25.
Well, you kind of know a little bit after talking with Gizadul and taking care of her for so long. You're kind of getting a little bit of a Disney princess vibe. That you're
Oh,
able
yeah.
to, you see these lions, air elementals, and you figure that they are pack animals, and 3 of them left because of something very scary, and one almost die before they were even able to attack, they're likely not going to come back.
Good to know. Let us not draw their ire. Let's just continue on our mission.
Excellent plan.
Sterling.
Excellent plan.
It's your turn. Are you gonna? What are you gonna do?
I mean, that one's probably almost dead. And I can hit it all the way from here.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can. So I'm going to first. I'll do one sharpshooter against it.
Okay.
That'll be 18 plus 6,
Hits.
and that's max damage again. Yellow dice. I love you. That is 26 damage.
Nice, nice.
Now, is it still kicking? Then I will do another attack at it as well for sharpshooter. 16 plus 6 is 24? No, 22. What's that? I can't even math. So that hits.
Okay, total 46 damage.
I'm going to keep rolling this yellow one. Damn it. That will be 3 plus 8 is 11. Plus 10 is 21.
21.
21?
I thought your to hit was the damage. Nope, still up.
Okay. Well, then that ends it.
Y'all?
That's 2
Beefy
hits,
boys.
honestly. Yeah, I'm not doing anything
Wait,
else.
whose turn is it now?
York. Oh, sorry. Yeah, York.
Okay. The arrows didn't do it. Doosh, doosh. I'm gonna run 40 feet. I think it's total 40 feet.
Oh,
40
mhm.
feet. And I'm within 40 feet. I'm gonna throw 2 hand axes at disadvantage.
All right.
Try to hit him. So the first one is a 8, 9, 10, I meant. Is 10 to hit.
No.
Okay, second one. Oh, it's a 21 to hit.
Hits, and I'm pretty sure it goes down, actually.
I'm pulling out my D6. I do 7 points of damage.
So you go and you throw the axe at it. It's they're more like really large cleavers almost. As you throw it at it, and it hits on the back right by where the tail meets the flank, and you see that it starts to dissipate.
Oh.
Now really leaving a body behind. And the other one, actually, it would be Tarquin's turn before them.
Tarquin's just gonna he sees these lions running off into the woods, and he's gonna be like, "Okay, let's get ready. Let's pack our things. Let's go home." Like he's not gonna try and attack him at all. He's very much like, "Okay, great plan done. Don't know where Yorick went. Let's pack this up and let's get out."
All right. And with that, the other lion dashes another 80 feet. And somebody roll me a d20.
I'm not rolling you mine. I've been rolling good.
Someone roll? Anyone?
I'm rolling. Oh, 8.
All right. It just does 80 feet. Another extra 80 feet.
Okay, so they run far away.
It runs very far away.
Right.
The other one. All right.
The other one dead.
Yes, the other one dissipated to the ether, sadly.
Oh, kitty.
I go collect my hand axes. And I look at the nothingness that's there.
They ate your snake too, dude.
Such a pity.
I leave without a catch.
Well,
And
at least we got the wood
I
for it.
slump back to the hut.
What, you didn't take the head into the tiny hut with you?
Doosh. Well, we
know we
kind of
cut the-
glanced over it, but I'm assuming I did.
Yeah, I would say you at least have the head.
All right, I have the head,
of the
Cool.
and
bear.
it might be like tied to my neck and hanging off like a hood, so that I could like wear it as a hood if I wanted to. Kind of like a Joe Cat head.
Yikes.
Oh no.
Metal.
But douche.
All right. Good job, friends. Shall we get on our way?
Sure.
Yes, absolutely.
I guess we can go.
Tarquin walks over to Yorick and just kind of like, there, big man.
No, it's
Got your
fine.
snake. Snake is very good.
I
And
know.
I mean, there's nothing one can do about lions. We did our best.
Do.
And you were so brave and
I
tough.
was.
Yeah. Pat.
Thank you.
Let's go.
I go to lift up the log. Mary, please step in the flammable water. Get the other side of the log.
Oh, fine.
The flammable.
I'm gonna drop Tiny Hut. And Yorick, do you mind actually just pulling the log over here? I'm sure you can, and I'd rather not chance there being any giant crocodiles or other snakes in the water.
Scaredy cat.
With our luck, you know.
Then I grab my edge of the log and I slowly drag it through the water. A little bit of splashy splash, and making some marks all over the ground. Some heavy ass wood. Is this good enough for you, Mary?
Oh, quite. Now, for us to carry this, we won't be able to carry anything else, I do not believe. So, Sterling, please do not make me regret this. And I'm going to hand him the bag of holding for now.
Yeah.
And that's
no.
that's like all
Yeah.
that's all my stuff, so it won't matter.
So, like, can I add your gold to my character?
Nope, don't do that.
Oh man.
Nope. Nope. Can't. Nope. You try and no, it doesn't work.
So wait, do I have to?
Your arm
I,
falls
It
off.
doesn't. There's a password on the bag.
I have to take my pack off, right?
Meriwether, what's your strength? I'll figure it
My
out.
strength is 12. Total together, we can lift 720 pounds over our head. So
I'm carrying 111 pounds without the log.
That's a lot of weight.
So I'm assuming I have to hand over my pack to someone else.
yeah, we could put your pack in the bag of holding, and anything else you don't want to carry.
Okay, just my backpack. So I'm gonna give over everything
Give me all your stuff, guys.
except for my equipped items, like my bib, bag of beans. I'm gonna hold on to. Great axe, my lucky stone.
You think I'm gonna do something with your beans?
But I'll give over like my extra great axe, my hand axes, and my javelin,
Okay,
and my
okay.
shield, and my warhammer. So like everything. I'm almost naked as usual.
You say that as usual, but you always have 100 pounds on you.
It's just the blood of my enemies.
Yeah, it's just anime logic.
And then I just have my clothes and my spellbook. That's it.
All right.
And
So
I have
like,
everything.
so we're lifting up, put it on my shoulder.
So
This, and it's kind of like at like a slant because I'm 2 feet taller than you-ish, kind of.
Mhm.
So it's gonna go pretty far out in front of you, and I'm just like holding onto it above my head, like I'm trying.
All right.
It should be fine. Now,
All right.
Let's
Okay.
march on.
So I'll keep perception up to make sure that we don't get surprised and
Perception and survival, Annie, since you
And
guys are going
Gil's
through
duel.
the marshes.
Yeah, Gilsador will help with the perception. I also have my material component pouch on me because it would be stupid not to have that.
Why does it have to be survival, though?
Well, you are a ranger.
Why does... I'm not good at survival. I didn't pick survival. All right. So perception and survival.
Mm-hmm.
And is perception at advantage?
Yes.
All right.
Sadly,
so that-
you are at the swamp, and you have coast for favorite terrain, right?
Yep. So it's not me swamp. So if I fail my survival, we probably might get lost. Which I got an 8 in survival,
Mhm.
and I got a 21 in perception.
You do have inspiration if you'd like to use it.
You know what? I will use inspiration. Thank you, Daddy, for reminding me for my survival roll.
Suck up.
It did not help.
Hey, it works.
No,
All right. So you guys go forward, going through the marshes. It's a little bit. The footing is a little bit hard to go through. It rain in the first day. It starts raining, and you kind of can't really get your footing too well with the log. At least York and Merryweather. And as it goes in, about say in the middle of the second day, you guys see a perfectly fine clearing, actually, with a few
Oh.
tools in the middle.
Oh.
That's not ominous.
with tools. What kind of tools?
You see that they are bronze shears, bronze, like bronze shovel, and a bronze pickaxe, and it looks a little bit worn. Actually, yeah, with your perception check, Starling sees that they're a little bit worn.
Gotcha.
And they're sitting in the middle of I'd say about 30-foot radius clearing.
Okay.
Hey guys, there's some used tools over here.
So wait, all right. So we were walking through the swamps, and it was just like unmarked, like no roads, no nothing. It was just swamp area, and then all of a sudden, boom, clearing, tools in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Does
guys are at the
anyone
edge of
need
it.
any extra tools? It looks like they are decently nice.
I mean, I don't know when I'm gonna need to use a
Well,
shovel.
I would hazard that these belong to someone. And Tarquin, I wants to just look around and see if there's any indication of like a path or a trail or something. Because again, this is pretty bizarre. We didn't see these on our way in, so what the heck?
Now, it's
Are you
not a
going
campsite,
around the
right?
clearing, or are you just looking around from where you are on
Just
the edge?
Tarquin's not going to wander very far away from like his new big muscle best friend who protect him. So no, he's just going to kind of try to look around the clearing and see if there's any indication of like I don't
Sure.
know.
Roll me
person.
survival.
Survival shit, guys.
Yeah, you said tracks.
Oh, I do have a
earlier.
+1.
You
Okay.
I'm close to
15?
15. That's enough. You see that around, and there's not really any tracks at all. As it is, you look over there and see that there's not even signs of weeds, actually. It's just grass.
So it's just a clearing of grass, no trails coming in and out with just a bunch of tools in the middle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anyone here really. Super weird. I think we should carry on.
I concur. Do we feel like we want to disturb the area, or should we just transverse it, go around?
It's kind of a strange assortment of tools, isn't it, though? A shovel, a pick, and shears?
Yes. Interesting.
What would you need the shears for? Shovel and
Probably-
pick, you would think mining, right? Or digging?
Well, you dig up the sheep. This is a sheep field.
Oh,
You
okay.
dig them up, and then
So, yeah, once they're ready to harvest, you got to dig them up from the
Yeah,
ground, and then
yeah.
you shear them right off the spot.
Tarquin's pretty sure that's how sheep work.
Gotcha.
Well, if we want to check it out, I can send Gilzadul ahead and see if there's any traps set. If there is a trap, we will lose Gilzadul for the last half of this journey.
Won't be the first time.
Correct.
Won't be the first time.
I mean, do we have to go through the clearing, or
You
just-
don't.
Let's go around. I'm down with going around.
Yurik's just been holding the thing, trying to connect the dots with how sheep come out of the ground. Something he's never heard of, and he's going to ask Papa about it later.
Mountain sheep.
Sheep.
Mountain ground sheep.
The dirt
Yes.
sheep.
Bah.
Well, technically, these would be swamp sheep.
Mountain ground swamp sheep?
Yeah.
Mm, those hybrid monstrosities.
Hmm.
So just up and around then?
Yeah, I think so. Unless there's something you guys want to do, I think Tarquin has zero use for tools. Like absolutely none.
If I'm going to use
Does
tools,
not care.
I'm not going to use used bronze.
And they're used, so it's not even like he could sell them for much. Like
And it's
Tarquin does
bronze.
not care.
Get some iron up in the life or some steel. So
Ooh,
yeah,
nice.
move along. Move along.
Move along. Move
All
along.
right.
Can't get us with your alien crop circle full of tools. Get out of here.
We
Should have put
solved
like
your
chocolate in the middle,
puzzle.
not tools.
If I don't know.
Yeah, you should have put something. Should have put a fountain. That's what you should have done.
Yeah.
The whole clearing should have just been one big fountain with a faucet at the center that says
Exactly. That's
"fucking hit me."
all that was necessary.
Hey,
Hit
the
me,
world
Daddy.
is there. I can't just make it so that. Okay, here's a magical clearing with a huge buffet table with a bunch of new knives for Yorick and a bunch of tomes that all have spells for Merryweather, and then a
From
whole
level 0 to 10.
yeah, and a whole array of bows made out of different types of animal horn and wood for for Sterling, and then for Tarquin it'll just be like my little Arnicus kit. Look up the Arnicus kit back there.
Just a box of easy matches.
Hold on, they're getting all new
Anywheres.
bows and spell books, and I'm getting cooking knives. I'm gonna
Got
get
this,
short end of
man.
the stick on this.
These are
Nah.
just cooking knives.
No.
Shit.
Anyway, move
A,
along.
a great.
Mhm.
So do we need it? So that's day 1, right?
That's day 1.5, and then I'll just say, just so that we aren't always making that, I'll only make you guys do one roll per travel segment.
Okay.
And it's only 3 days to get there. I'll just have you do one.
Brilliant.
Another
Thanks.
perception and survival.
Nah, you guys
Nope,
make
we're
it to
good.
Saltmarsh.
We made it.
Oh yay!
Dun, 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 dun,
We have like a day left. So if you guys want to take care of anything before, oh goodness.
I think we should
Go
Given-
straight to mama.
yes, given the expiration date on this lovely piece of whatever this is,
Take no chances.
I think we should make for Mama's establishment as soon as possible.
Yes.
I
Mhm.
agree.
Let's go.
Das is good.
We can do it.
go
Marching
do that.
through the streets with a big stick.
Mhm. All right, you guys go forward, and you see that the area that was damaged by the fight between the Unspoken and
The little
Chad
bitch.
and Scrounzel Chad has been cleaned up.
Oh.
And the people are less excited and worse for it. It seems like just a regular day in Salt Marsh. The fishing vessels have not returned, so there's the shops are a little bit empty as you guys make your way to Mama's.
So wait, there's no more Stairway to Heaven either?
Who said there ever was? This is hell. This is Avernus, actually.
The ice stairway.
Oh no. Yeah, no, it got taken out.
Rip, that seems so cool.
Chipped it away.
Yeah. You can't just have Everfrost ice be in the middle of the area.
True.
I
That's
mean,
a hazard.
Landmark.
Yeah. Yeah. What if it falls on somebody in the middle? And they're just walking into the groceries. Da. Crack.
Bam! Oh,
my
we lost
problem.
another one to the ice machine thingy. The thing? Sorry,
The
cancel
ice stairs.
that. Ice stairs thing.
The machine of stairs that's made of ice. The mamas.
And you go in. You see the door says "always open." In the west side. And you knock on the door and you see the mama is actually with her leg sitting on her legs crossed, floating about I'd say 15 feet up from the ground as you walk in. Oh,
She is a very powerful sorcerer, yes. Mama! Hello!
oh, welcome, dearies. Oh, I see you brought me the wood.
Yes, it is so bright. I'm gonna try to, duck under and pull the wood and bring it into the doorway. Mary, please just make sure you walk in nice and easy. Just try to stick it in real good, nice and easy. And make it into the doorway.
And as you walk, you guys get a better look at Mama. She's a red-skinned tiefling with ram horns and black hair tied up back in a ponytail. You see she's wearing a very flowy white blouse with a Laura Croft style harness, but instead of nylon, it's made out of leather.
Oh,
Oh, do I notice that?
Everybody noticed that.
Everybody. Always open, man.
Well, you guys didn't waste the day.
Sorry. Give me a second.
Okay.
You guys didn't even waste a single day. I'm sure House Roscoe will be mighty happy to have this.
And we are mighty happy to be of service. It is what we do.
Hmm. Well, did you guys have any difficulties? Do you need a mama to kiss any boo-boos?
No, I think we're all okay, Mama. It is okay. We are very big, strong individuals.
Hmm.
Quite. What he said. So, remind me, whose debt does this cover?
Sterling's.
Sterling?
Mm-hmm.
Sterling, any words for the lady? Anything you need to wrap up a receipt?
Yes. I need your glyph, mama.
Give me them digits.
Give me them digits, mama.
Put the digits in the bag right now, Mama.
Can I have your number? Can I?
Can I have your number? Where is he? Where your boyfriend at?
Ooh,
Oh, he
not
getting you
even-
Mike and Ike's?
Inspiration for Tarquin because I love Matt TV.
You like Mike and Ike's?
I don't. I really don't. But I do love Matt TV.
Oh gosh, that skit's so good, guys.
Shit. Back of
All
your
right.
head is ridiculous.
All
All
right. Phone number,
Oh,
glyph
Glyph.
number.
not
Glyph me,
even
baby.
not even a day, not even a little bit of food, and you're asking for my number. Sure.
I mean, I can arrange free food courtesy of York's Meats and Pastries.
And friends.
On Sterling's tab.
On my tab, yeah.
Yes, we run a business, Sterling.
Yeah. Mama, look at all the stuff I have that I want to sell.
Oh.
Ooh, what do you have for mom?
Yeah, so your stuff. Tyrant's like, what is he talking about?
Speaking of that, give it back now.
Make me.
Okay. I'll take
No,
out
I'm
my
kidding.
battle
I'm
axe.
kidding. I was jesting. It was just a jest.
Hold on, what do I cast?
No.
Mama, where do you want the wood? Do we leave it here or do we put it somewhere?
Oh, if you'll do Mama another favor, I'll take one of your small ones and just give it to House Jurasco. I'm sure they'll buy it for you.
Okay. Do we deliver the payment back here to you?
Now, they'll deliver it to me. They'll be fine.
Perfect. That sounds like a good plan. All right, Mary, we must back up, back out of the door, nice and easy. Are you ready?
And
Do I
make
need
sure
to,
to
like-
see me in 1 week, y'all.
Do I need to write down her
Oh.
glyph?
I need another little favor for you.
Of
Yep.
course.
Mama, would you happen to have an item, perhaps a hat or a helm, before we leave, that would allow me to transport the party more effectively? Perhaps something like a helm of teleportation, DM.
Oh, you're asking if Mama has protection.
Well, yes. Well, Mama, I know you have protection. I was asking about.
Well, I mean, I do have one. I don't know if it'll fit y'all. It's a little bit more, actually, none of y'all styles, but y'all can. What do you need from? What do you want for it?
Are we not horny enough for the helmet, Mama?
Well, sadly,
Oh, they horny for this one.
this one came from a witch, so it's a little bit. It's a dark blue one with a very, very wide rim, and I mean, not really goes with any of y'all's color palette.
Oh, I thought you meant it just has, like, it was good for fitting because, you have horns. And it was accommodating for that.
Oh no, babe! I don't need such a thing. I'm safe here.
Mama,
Oh, okay.
Mama!
how much would this cost just without a favor? Probably a lot. Probably way too much.
Y'all did just help me with that little favor, but it wasn't in
12
return
favors to pay.
for another one that was owed to me. Let me make a roll.
How many favors are we going to rack up?
Damn, that's that's not good. 7,000 gold. Wait. 13,000 gold. What a time to roll high, y'all.
I think that might be a little bit out of our budget. We'll have to check our investments.
Bryan, what did you roll? A D100
We
and
gotta
then
cash in
mark
some
it up
savings
by
bonds.
that percentage?
No. I rolled 2 d8s.
Oh, God. Oh.
Well, it was worth a try.
Well, you see, people that usually make these hats, they really just keep them for themselves. It's very rare to see one.
Yes, well, I wish I could make my own items, but I seem to not be adept at it. So we will get out of your horns. See you later, Mama.
All right, remember, 1 more week before I see y'all again.
Okay, Mama. If we are late, we will call you.
Tarquin does a little bow. And then
Oh,
leaves.
I know y'all won't be late, right? You won't really do Mama like that.
Well, I'd rather not do mama at all.
Wow!
Tarquin says that under his breath as he's leaving.
Let me see if she hears that.
Yeah, what was that, Tarquin? What'd you say?
What the hell? A witch curse you?
Maybe.
Roll me a
The li-
d20.
Tarquin's just not that kind of guy, okay?
He's got his own mama to worry about.
He's got his own mom to worry about. And I think he might have an appreciation for other things. 14.
She doesn't hear.
Hell yeah.
You see that she's a little bit too. She's twirling around the half in her finger, kind of wondering, thinking, a little bit absent-minded, and doesn't really hear you.
Perfect. Yep. And Tarquin's out.
There goes that 200% markup.
Did I say 13,000? I meant 27,000. Sorry, 27? I meant 38.
Yikes.
Quick maths. All right. What do y'all like to do?
We must go to House Jarosco.
Mm-hmm. And it's been 3 days since we left. We have 4 days before we need to check back in on the House of Healing on Sterling's condition.
Has it been
Wait, that whole trip was really only 3 days?
No,
It was
Oh, 6.
it was 6, so we have 1 day.
Oh, so we have 1 day.
So maybe we just spend the night in town and check out his scabies before we make it for the
We should-
island.
Here's a thought. How about we check on the store? Because we haven't done that in way too long.
What are
guys.
Okay.
what are they gonna do to the store?
All right, so deliver the wood,
I
then check
will-
on the store.
Yes, and then I will
Brilliant.
go to sleep at the store. It is okay.
All right. Y'all go to the store and you see that there's. The store's there.
Store's there.
Be
Great.
goody, just how I left it.
And
Is
then, you
this
look,
how we left it?
and then you
Like,
look
what are we going
inside and you see that the chests that were there show signs that they have been opened. And you see a little letter in front of one of them, on top of one of them.
Uh-oh. I read the letter.
And you read the line. It says, "To York Tinkertop. Sadly, the meat you've had in these chests has been confiscated due to a disease or agent that was in the meat. If you'd like to be compensated to it, go talk to House Civis and write in a receipt."
Oh, I am so mad. I lost my cooking material. But it is okay, because they're going to pay me for it.
Mhm.
All is well.
Can I make a sign at the shop
Saying
saying, like, if you need to contact us or get a hold of us, this is our glyph. And it's just, dick butt, because I forgot what our glyph was supposed to
I
be.
believe y'all already have a magic mouth.
I mean, we had the thing, but it was like, it's there on the sign now.
All right,
for
all
people's-
right.
So people will quit leaving notes that we're never going to get to.
Okay. You do that, no problem.
Yeah, that'd be good. Have like a call system.
Yeah. Call this number.
Mm-hmm.
Like how we
guys-
just...
We're going to be stealthing and like all of a sudden, bring, bring. Like, shit.
Forgot to put it on mute. Sorry, y'all.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to put my sending stone on mute.
All right, and you go and you see that everything else though hasn't been touched. Oh yeah, and it's signed off to the future, House Madani. The letter that
Wait,
you guys you
the
got.
letter that I got?
Yeah.
So House Civis confiscated it, and then they signed it off as the future House
No,
Madani?
House Madani confiscated it. House Civis just they will send you they'll send the receipt.
Oh, okay.
Because
okay,
House Madani
okay.
does not have a office over here in Saltmarsh.
Gotcha. Do you have a spelling for that?
Midani.
Great. All right. So did we already drop off the bogwood?
If there's, Yeah, we need to.
I believe it was Bogwood first, and then the.
And then
Yeah.
the stall.
So we dropped that off. There was nothing happened.
Yeah,
when we
dropped it
dropped it
off,
off.
told them to send the payment to Mama.
Okay.
Went back to the stall, grabbed the thing. I guess I'll pay a visit to House Civis and get my money. Bitch. And then, is it late? What time of day is it?
This is the dankest dungeon.
Like, did we arrive in the morning or did we arrive at
Afternoon.
night? Afternoon. All right. How much did I get from House Civis?
The disappointment on his face on that one.
We just had that talk, Jaeger.
I wasn't asking for like time. I just want to know, like, is it bright? Is it like not as bright, or is it like dark?
Are the
That's
shops
too-
winding down?
That's too much to ask for.
How much sun is there?
Who knows?
Just in general. They're 40% sun.
But you go into House Civis and you get the receipt, and then you see that it was an account. Sorry, crap, I forget the English word. A little check, let's say, for 40 gold.
40 gold.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
You got robbed!
I'm gonna walk out like holding the receipt, mumbling under my voice. This is the reward for a mythical avatar of the fallen pieces of gods, and it's okay. Just take it, and it's whatever. I'll just split it between the party, and we'll all go and get ice cream later or something.
Yeah, and as you walk, you notice in the back there's a few flyers. One says that there's a swarmer locust currently going through the east coast of the Eternal Empire, and they're asking for any druids or nature mages to go over. And they're offering a 10,000 gold reward to whoever solves it.
Huh? I wasn't paying attention at all.
And you see that
I heard money.
I can multi-class.
Yeah, and there's a little, and there's a thing that says, rumors abound of a new race seen in Hydro. Hydro and the Guardian are asking for language mages to go over and translate a new language.
Well, that is not me.
Yeah, and you see that there's news of vampires trying to take over Generica, the new continent that it's in the southeast.
Vampires?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this
Spookier
is
by the second.
This is so much to take in. Oh my goodness.
Are we all seeing this, or just York?
Who knows? Not I.
I guess we'll just say just York.
Who knows?
As well as services, saying if you're detailing how much it costs in order to learn a language in only 24 hours. You see that it's for the regular, for the non-rare language, it's only about 50 gold to learn, and for the rare language, it's 100 gold. Only
We
one
could
day.
have learned Draconic this entire time in 24 hours, Brian.
Y'all never went to House Civis. I
We don't care about no houses. It's House Yorick up in here.
I kept saying, y'all should really go get a get a communication glyph. It's in House Civis, like first session.
Yeah, and then nobody did it, and then we had to
7 sessions later.
What was the bounty for? You said like 2,000 gold or something like that?
For who?
What was the vampire one?
There's no vampire one. It's just news. The only bounty was for the locusts.
Yeah, they need a druid.
Yeah, you see that there's some like here's this is what's happening around the world. Since House Civic has a network that goes throughout the whole world, they just have news detailing there along with some bounties that are from other continents.
So it's basically like just a little tracker on like a screen that's just like you watch as it goes by. It's like, need druid, have money. learn fancy words fast.
Do you have erectile dysfunction?
Okay,
New spell.
No, you see those. No, you see those in house, Joss.
This one trick.
Okay, so we delivered the wood. We checked out the shop. Yours was robbed by the man. Kind of a bummer.
Stuck it to him.
Do we just need to take a rest and then head back out?
Sure.
I can't even right now.
I think
It's only odds.
I want to maybe open up shop for the night real quick, just for another opening, and then just fall asleep on the beach, and then get the day ready tomorrow. What do
Alright.
you think? Would you like to work tonight, or would you like to hang out? Tarquin, do you know how to cook?
Some.
Okay, my last sous chef left to be a permanent chiropractic professional.
Oh, what a fantastic career choice he made.
It is a very interesting thing to think about, but we don't think about it too much. Just like Gilzadul, we don't talk about Gilzadul.
Who's Gizadul?
I don't know.
Sidul's right
Let's keep bringing
there.
this person up, and I don't know who it is.
I current employment, for me at least, consists of solving the issue about the island and the lighthouses and the whatnots.
Oh, this is more of a hobby. It is
Oh,
meats and pastries is my passion.
a part-time situation. I could do, but probably like 5 hours a week.
Oh, okay. That is all I'm looking at now, too, it looks like.
Also a full-time situation.
Can I go to a shipwright?
Sure.
Cool.
Man's about to buy a boat.
Well, I'm not about to buy a boat.
Aren't we getting a boat from Anders to?
We are
the
gonna
thing?
get a boat. I am just trying to find out some information.
All right, we'd like
Man's
to
about
go
to steal a boat.
to actually no House Lyondog. We're not have a shipport around here. Actually, no, they would. I'd like to go to the House Lyondog shipwright or the non one.
Is there a generic one? I would like to go to that one. Maybe, I guess,
Get the generic model.
just to get the generics.
Okay, you go to the Aft brand shipwright, and you see that it's a dwarven woman, a little bit stout with somewhat faded red hair, not really white, but very. Damn. I don't know what would be a good word for faded red, so it's just a faded red hair, and you see that she sees you going around. So, what are you doing here?
Oh, and I'm like, just say a friendly greeting in Dwarvish, like, pleasure, like, well met, friend. Words.
Oof. I'm spinning my tongue now, do ya? What can I do you for? You looking for work?
Not looking for work per se. I was actually wanting to inquire about how you can get a hold of a ballista to put on a ship. Is it a ballista?
That's what a keelboat can get. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, you're looking for that now, do you? Well, let's see. How big a boat are we talking?
Keel size.
Let's see. That'll be just one. There'll be just one ballista. Then they can really have too many. I will say, roll me a persuasion check.
Ooh, man! How long have I been talking to her?
I'll give you the advantage.
You'll give me the
no. Roll the
thing for-
persuasion. I'll roll the insight. It probably fails.
All right, roll the persuasion. That is 16 plus 8.
Makes it. You can roll persuasion with advantage then.
Okay.
Yes, you're all aware. Sterling has an ability that after he's been talking for 1 minute with a person, he can then try to charm them. And it would be a contested check, an insight versus persuasion, and then he gets advantage on charisma checks against them.
Yes, so that is a 19 plus 8 for
Nice.
persuasion.
Oh, haven't really. Now you see there, haven't really heard anybody speak the tongue there, except for those dirty miners. So, how about to do you? Let's say 400 gold.
400 gold for a ballista. I don't have money. Do I?
I did give you 10 gold.
Yeah. Yeah, you did. So that puts me at like a whopping...
Merryweather's back of his neck, there's just this like cold chill that just like runs up the back, and he goes, "Oh no, he's spending money again."
Well, that is a bit out of my price range, so I'll probably have to come back at another time.
My price range of having money.
Do
We,
you?
ex- we accept favors.
Favors that my friends and I will do.
Would you happen to put such a thing on hold for a
Layaway, even.
like a layaway plan? No, like don't sell it to anybody else.
I mean, we have a bunch of ballistas already ready to go. I don't know if you noticed them, but we've been cutting out the ships in order to go and fight. Y'all,
What?
Right.
Can you repeat what she said?
yeah, we're cutting out the ballista in order to go fight. You haven't seen? You haven't heard about this wagon?
Oh yeah, they're freaking using up all the ballistas for war, aren't they?
At the very least, they're creating a lot. So.
Oh, creating a lot. Oh, okay. So
And she's
yeah,
doing you a favor because you're a high persuasion.
yeah, she's doing me a favor. How long would said favor be available?
But that was a pretty high persuasion. So let you say it's there when you need it. She'll do the thing.
Well, I appreciate this information, ma'am. Have a good day, and I'll say that in Dwarvish. Me lady.
Point.
Yeah. Just make sure to come over to Overland's Shipwright Incorporated. No more of that half-elf prissy shit.
Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna make my way back to Merryweather.
You're right, man.
You right. Yeah.
Point of clarification. Did we need to fix our ship after?
Hell yeah.
How much did that cost us?
You guys never decided to fix it.
We'll go to
Is
this.
it just
Shit.
underwater now?
We'll go to this.
It didn't take any bleed damage, y'all. So it just still.
It's just like it's very
wrecked to
hurt.
shit.
Just roughed up.
Gotcha. It's still technically seaworthy though.
Mhm.
It
So
just
are we?
wouldn't be smart to take it.
So are we actually like looking at the ship right now? Currently, have we gone to like survey the damage?
Well, you see how that works with your Archimedes and Patriots. It's a stall that's right next to the water, and I
Okay.
would say that they just parked the keelboat right behind
Okay.
the shop.
Okay.
So you
Yeah,
see
we
this,
just tied off to a post.
You see
The
that
wa-
the
the-
mast looks like it's
here's
barely
the
hanging on
water.
together. You see there's bite marks around that, and very shoddily little bits of planks have been going over to try to stop the flow of water. It looks like, but even though that's there, you see that there's water that's been sitting there for about 7 days.
So it's like
getting kinda
filling up
stinky.
with gross seawater.
Can
Cool.
I do like a twirl around and ask about prices for repairs?
Sure,
While she
sure,
still
sure.
loves me.
Sure, it'll be a gold per hit for repaired.
A gold per hit point.
Okay, that's not bad.
It's not
Oh,
bad.
that's not bad at all.
64 gold.
Okay, cool. So
And how long is that going to take?
Yeah.
12 years.
No. What do you
Give or
think?
take
mean,
a decade.
It will take
In
me a day.
Eberron, just a day.
Yeah, what do you think this is? Forgotten Realms, where it takes like 20 years to make something?
Yeah, this ain't that half elf shit.
Can make you a
Eberron.
belt. The leather's gonna be a day, but the buckle's gonna be like 12 weeks. Sorry, what? Like, yeah, we gotta send a courier to the next town and get the dwarves to make that.
You know,
Well,
barrier.
Damn.
Okay, so I'll fork up 64 gold for
So
it.
yeah. Relay
All right,
in
mark it down.
information and the such.
And Yorick, roll me a cooking tools check.
Hell yeah! Is Tarquin helping me tonight?
Sure. Yep. Sure.
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 All right. That's wisdom modifier proficiency
Mhm.
bonus.
Aye, aye.
Yeah, that's gonna be a 13. 14.
I got a
14.
15.
Only 14, sadly.
All right. And you're kind of taking a little bit too much time trying to. Okay, Tarquin, not too much fire, but enough fire to cook and not to just burn it. And you're kind of looking over at him a little bit to make sure he's doing good, and you're not really able to give people the service they want. But and you only really make for today. I'll say about 23 gold.
Oh, service. People are so hard to please nowadays. Not like the good old days. Thank you for your patronage, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, Tarquin, you can get what's that? 12 gold? Take 12 gold from there.
Sick.
And
Alright.
thank you for your help tonight.
Absolutely good, sir.
All right. Can I talk to Meriwether on the ship?
Sure.
Before we go for it, York's just gonna end his night. He's gonna hop off the boardwalk, jump in the sand, and go to sleep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Mary's just in his spell book copying down a new spell.
Daddy
Spending
money bags.
a few hours. Yeah.
So, Mary, hear me out. Ballista.
Okay. Yes, you've said that.
Yes. For a little bit of gold. A smidge bit, but it'd be like, we kind of need something like that. And we could probably transfer it to the new boat once we get the new boat after the job. Right.
Right. True.
However, what?
What use would we have for a ballista right now?
Well, we could attack things from the ship from afar, like bombardment. Words are hard, Mary. Sometimes, look, I spent all my words on that woman over there, the dwarf. But yes, we could attack this skeleton island thing from afar. Clear some things out.
We can already do that.
But from farther than far, and what if another ship rolls up on us?
Do you know what the maximum effect range of a ballista is?
No, but they look cool.
It's in the
So-
in the ship sheet that you guys have.
I know.
I'm gonna look at that.
Someday.
I will say this. Do you believe that you have the capacity to use this weapon as effectively as your own bow?
No. But York can attack at long ranges. What if York wants to be like from far away with this thing?
I can in one level.
But this is now.
Okay.
Who knows when XP rains down from the heavens?
Sterling.
DM, just ever on
dear.
knowledge.
Look at the chat.
What are the different types of ballista that we can get?
Well, you guys, that's only for the base ballista. If you would like to get a force ballista that would do force damage and has a little bit more, a little bit shorter range, but it does a little bit more damage. You have to go over to C10, I believe it is, and go to the House Cannon facility in order to get it enchanted.
Okay. But we could get our own ballista enchanted there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh. Yes, I could so easily use this ballista, dude.
Okay. Sterling,
Easy peasy lemon squeezy ballista to the extreme.
here's
I am
what
At first, I wasn't thinking about it, but then, like, when I really got to thinking about it, I was like, I can use this to our advantage super effectively.
So,
Yes,
here's what I will say.
you're saying.
I think actually this might be a good idea,
Yes.
considering we could transfer it and upgrade it to the new ship in the future.
Exactly. It's like an investment.
So,
Yes.
yes. Here is how much gold is it?
400.
I'm going to
Am I recalling that right? It is 400, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to reach into the bag of holding, pull out 400 gold.
From your
Say-
actual money bag.
Yes. And say, please do not spend this on anything else, and bring it back as soon as you get it.
Yes. Thank you. Zooming out. I'm off the boat, going back to the shipwright.
All right, you cast Silver Strike, and you actually use the winds to actually boost your movements as you're going in. As you go in, you talk to. Crap! What was her name?
I know. I never got her name actually.
You never got her name. You talk to Edda.
Edda.
Mm-hmm. And she's like, "Back already? Damn!"
Edda, my dear, look what I have brought you. Jingle, jingle.
All right, she
I'm
takes
just
the
jiggling my
gold.
sack right in front of her.
All right, I mean, so where am I supposed to go to fix this ship?
Over there. What'd you say? Yeah, there's a ship somewhere over behind York's. Need some pastries.
Just look for the sleeping giant.
Look for the big guy sleeping.
Oh, my boy's already over there fixing it. Why didn't y'all say something earlier?
Because I didn't have the necessary funds at the time. But no, dude.
All right. I'll get I'll get a few guys over there. What's it? I'll just be part of the thing. Is that
Thank
all?
you.
If you
Yes.
want, we have mage cannons if you want to.
What? Why was this not a thing that I
Well, my dear, how much are mage cannons? Because I don't have gold, but my party has lots, and I am eager to spend it.
I have
did?
none to spend.
I understand I said what kind of ballista can we get, but I feel like mage cannon should have been something that was said.
You said ballista, not cannons.
Ballistas can spin, right? They have motion.
Mm-hmm.
The cannon is set to fire off one side, right?
I mean, the cannons also have like friend or foe thing on it, so it can also move. It'll be about 800 gold to get it.
800 gold.
Can we get the stats for that?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, can I like acquire information about it? And that'll be like,
Oh my god, I will have to go through all these pages, so let's just
Can we
say-
like try it out before we buy it? Just put it on my ship. It's alright.
yeah. Is there a free trial going on right now?
I know, I mean, as it
And
is,
we'll
it's mage
only
con-
do our business with the best shipwright in town, which is you, of
Oh,
course.
that's a good point, though. Would Sterling be able to use sharpshooter with the mage cannon?
It's automatic.
It's an automatic cannon, so it's like, brah, brah. We don't even have to shoot it. Nobody has to man that thing.
That's actually pretty cool.
That is actually pretty cool. Well, I'm glad I spent our money wisely on a ballista then.
Our money.
No, listen. It is a worthwhile investment ballista.
You know, mage cannon may be something we work up to.
Yeah,
That
we
sounds-
could get like 5 of them or something on the new ship.
Right. It sounds pretty cool, but also not necessarily doesn't really fit our purposes right now, I don't think.
At the moment. Plus, ballistas aren't super duper loud. I mean, sure, you would hear it, but it's not like boom.
What was that again?
A boom. Do mage cannons go boom?
They're force, but they go pop, not really boom.
So it's not a pop.
Yeah.
It's pop.
Pop. The thing goes pop. Yeah.
I was waiting for it. I knew it was coming.
Pop, 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 pop.
Pop, pop,
It's a
chop,
chop.
chop.
Skibby hip hop. And a pop, 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 doom. Anyway.
Okay, well,
I
so
listen to that every day.
we have a fixed ship and a new ballista. We take our long rest.
Yes.
Is anyone else doing anything?
Nope, that's it for tonight. I already spent as much money as I want to for everybody. You're welcome.
You spent enough of the group funds.
Yeah,
All
the
right.
party funds.
All right, next day comes along. Your keel boat has been repaired, and it has been upgraded with a ballista.
New ballista. Look at how it fits. It looks amazing, Mary. Weather. Captain.
I agree. It does look pretty nice.
Look how nice it looks, though.
Let's hope it. Okay, so mechanically, do we use Sterling's attack bonus to hit, or do we use the ballistas?
Either, whichever's higher.
It's okay because it's Sterling's. It's much higher. Okay, that makes me feel a little bit better.
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Cool.
That's his bonus when he uses sharpshooter, basically.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
All right. Next day comes around. We'd like to go to the sea or through land.
Isn't it like just off the coast? Like if you go back to the main, like the area map, Brian, isn't it just like? I don't think there is a way you can get to it on land, can you?
It's more of a, would you like to take the ship all the way around? Because
Do we want to open ourselves to water attack monsters or land attack monsters?
Mechanically speaking, just saying.
Preferably land attack, to be honest.
Well, you don't like swimming?
I mean, that's fine. I'm just I'm actually a little confused as to where the lighthouse is, Brian.
He pointed it out, right?
It's,
Right, I thought.
Oh, wait.
thought-
I
Oh, it's on
forgot
the
to
other
move
map.
you all over in the players.
Yeah.
I was there.
Yeah, so it's that little island that's
This one?
just off. Yep. mhm.
Yeah.
And the lighthouse over here, and this is the abbey.
So we need to go to the abbey.
The lighthouse has the guy who failed last time, right?
The guy,
Yes.
oh no, he's just a lighthouse keeper.
Oh.
The lighthouse keeper tried to go to there. What's his name?
No,
Don't tell me. Don't
You
tell
didn't
me.
try to go?
the
Oh,
only
he didn't
thing.
try
No,
to go
he's-
to there?
He is an ex
Thompson.
Yeah, he's a war veteran.
Gotcha. Is he?
Wait.
And he was just keeping an eye on the abbey?
It was on a wall.
So wait, we don't have to reclaim the lighthouse?
We
Okay.
need the island.
Yes, you guys know,
Okay.
because you guys are looking around, and they said, "This is all I know. If you guys would like to learn more, you can go talk to the mayor."
The
Oh,
mayor.
the mayor.
Anders
we
is
haven't
not
met
the
the
mayor?
Mayor, as in military mayor.
What is a military mayor?
Yeah, isn't that a rank in the military?
Major.
Major.
Major. Then you.
I was like, mayor?
Yeah.
I was like,
Major.
"Major."
My apologies.
The major.
Yes, we should go
10
talk
out
to
of
the
10.
major. That's Major Thompson, right? The lighthouse keeper.
Mm-hmm.
It
Hey.
probably would be a good idea just to get some info on what we would be dealing with.
So are we sailing there, or are we walking?
Magnanimous dispensation.
That's the question.
Sure.
Party,
Sailing?
what do we say?
So we can just sail straight from the lighthouse to the island.
Let us sail.
Sail.
Okay.
Sail!
All right, you guys sailed.
Dun, 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 dun.
Somebody roll me a perception check, and somebody roll me a water vehicles check.
I got you a perception, buddy.
With advantage, Gilzadul's going to help, and I will water vehicles.
Are you allowing that, TM?
I am.
Thank you. Because I needed it.
And I will man the sails.
Sail!
Tarquin will stand there. Yes, boat things.
16.
Good.
All right.
Excellent form, Yorick. You're doing great.
Of course I am.
21 for the water vehicles.
All right.
Where's the
Good to know.
herbalist?
You guys make the trip, no problem. You see what looks to be like spots of light around, especially as you make your way towards the lighthouse. You see that off the west coast of it. There's a bunch of fish belly up in the water, and the water looks to be as if it's browned instead of the emerald green like it should be.
Well, that doesn't look good at all.
But you guys make your way toward the lighthouse, and with that, we'll take our break right there. Thank you guys for staying with us. We'll be back in about 5 minutes, maybe more. Probably, hopefully not. I hope it's a 5-minute break, and I'm not a liar. And we're back. Thank you guys for sticking around with us as we took that short intermission. Now, due to the kind donation of Luca Luck, we're going to roll on the table. And as you guys are making your way towards the lighthouse, Sterling, you see off the edge the glint of something reflecting the sun at you.
In the water? Or
Mhm.
like, I'm seeing this
In the
on
water.
Oh.
About, I'd say, 100 feet away. You're making your way towards it.
There's something shiny in the water. I can't tell from here, though. Right?
You need a...
Can I roll another perception on it to be able to tell her?
Sure.
Okay. Now, would that be advantage with Gizadul or no?
I'll give it to you.
Thank you, Bryan. That'll be in 18 plus 6 for my perception.
All right. You see that what looks to be a woman encased in ice or glass with a little... I'll switch stream so they can see it too.
Oh my gosh, we found Snow White. Be ready to make a kiss.
And what is this? This is
It's floating on the water.
floating on the water.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guys, there is a woman out here in a case of ice.
I don't know. It's either ice or glass.
Encased or in something. Is she like conscious or is she just unconscious?
Too far away to tell just yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Shall I go
Somebody up here.
investigate?
Can we just try to like
Do a drive-by.
rope it up? I don't. This is weird.
I'm going to
You don't see this every day.
yeah, I'm going to direct the boat over to it. Yorick, if you wouldn't mind pulling it up.
Okay. I will be ready. What do I pull it up with? It's a block of ice.
Your hands against, I
Yeah.
don't know.
I'll have
we
to.
had, like, rope
I'll have
or
to hop
something?
down and like tie the rope up to it, and then come back in.
And everybody
All
just
right,
try to
let's
heave
do
ho
it.
and pull her up.
As you go down, you see that it is ice, not glass.
Tink, tink.
And
All right.
is the woman unconscious?
Loop, 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 loop.
As you go, you see that her chest is moving, tiny little bit. Barely even tells, only because you're looking for it. And you go in and you see that the ice doesn't show any signs of it melting, even though the water is a little bit warm in this time of the year.
All right, I tied the rope off, and then I come back up and I yoink her up.
Could this ice be magical for her to still be frozen in this thing?
Yeah. As they're pulling it up, I think Tarquin wants to try and clearly this is magic. Like clearly there's, but I think he wants to try and ascertain what exactly is happening. He's kind of approaching like this and just trying to observe, looking at it.
All right. You cast the tent mag. You see that, and it does. You get a strong aura of abjuration on the ice, and all of it is magical. As you see that the woman also has a few, it looks to be right.
So
above
I
her
don't.
heart.
So I time out. Before you get too much further, I don't actually have detect magic. I just was like trying to look at it, like check it. So slow down.
Tarquin.
I'm sorry, I don't have detect magic. I just want to look at it.
You feel that it's magical.
Can I roll a check or something?
The cat's out of the bag, Tarquin.
Okay, all right, that's great. I'll take it.
I pull out my meat cleaver and I say, "Do you want me to cast Muscle Wizard, dispel magic?"
Captain Merriweather, York, I don't think you should touch it.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure. We don't know what that is. Captain Merriweather, there seems to be magic at play here. Have you ever seen anything like this ever?
Is this a human woman, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
To be honest,
you can't really see it too far, but since you guys took it out, you see that her hair actually has a shock of green, not green, orange, almost burning, as if it were burning.
So her hair. Fuck.
Kind of like the rogue thing, where she has just a streak of white, it's a streak of very, very bright orange.
I haven't personally seen something like this, but if you give me a moment, I might be able to identify the particular enchantment that this person has fallen into.
Okay.
All right, I'm just going to return to watching the waters. Make sure nothing else sneaks up on us or something, Keep a vigilant eye.
I will ritual cast identify.
Your ritual cast identify. You see that the coffin, the ice coffin, it's not really a spell. Looks like somebody that was just a magical ability, not really so much a structure as a spell. And do you need for identify? Do you need to touch objects, or is it just all you know? Or question. The question more will it penetrate the ice and hit the person?
I do have to touch the ice.
All right.
Are you going to touch the ice?
Wait, just to be clear, I touched the ice a bunch when I was...
Yeah, you were fine. It's more
Okay.
like...
Just want to make sure.
Cat's kind of out of the bag. She has something else that's magical in her person. So if you're only identifying... You can only... To identify what you touch, you can only identify the ice. And the ice you get strong abjuration magic, but not really structured as a spell.
More like this is an innate ability of sorts.
Yes, innate ability, or not done by a wizard or sorcerer, or a cleric, or druid, or warlock.
This seems to be not necessarily a spell per se, more of a magical effect that some sort of creature might have been able to do to a person. I personally do not know if I can get this person out. Honestly, the best thing I can think of is maybe using magical fire, or even letting the muscle wizard over here take a hack at it.
He's
Uh,
already ready to go.
Oh, I hate that.
Not a clue.
I guess we can melt her out, I suppose. I'm concerned if we hack and slash that we might hack and slash a little too much.
Right.
Okay,
We have a chisel.
so I want to cast message to the woman in the ice.
Mm-hmm.
So into the party, before we try anything, let me just see if there's even anyone home. And he puts his hand and kind of points at the woman in the ice and just goes, this is weird, but are you all right?
Mm-hmm. Let's see. And message can go through 1 magical silence, a foot of stone, an intercom of metal, or 3 foot of wood. And I'd say this is just, I'll say this is more like stone, so you can actually do it. And you cast a spell, and you go, and you don't really get it connects. So this person is clear, someone's clearly alive, but you don't get a reply back. Almost as if you. And I would say while you're doing the thing, you see, it looks like she's unconscious.
Unconscious but breathe. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, fellows. So she's unconscious in there, but I quite frankly don't know how she found herself in there. She's breathing. I'm at a complete and utter loss, fellows.
Meriwether, how long have you been in Saltmarsh for?
How long have I been in Saltmarsh for?
Tarquin and Meriwether, yeah.
Well, Tarquin grew up here, so he spent the last decade-ish out and about.
What about you?
Mary has just spent a lot of time in this area in general, but has never really settled down ever.
Mm-hmm. Tarquin, roll me a history check.
Okay. Ooh, boys.
Okay.
Ooh, I'm scared. 14.
Would you like to use your inspiration on that?
Yes. No, it's 14.
You think back, and while her features kind of look familiar, you're unable to really think back who this is.
So I might. Okay, so I've seen she looks familiar to me.
Mm-hmm.
This woman.
Like very embarrassed thing. Like you might have seen her when you were maybe like younger.
It's just the oddest thing. I feel like I know this person, but maybe I don't.
Is it time to chisel her out?
Perhaps she just has one of those faces. I honestly don't know. I mean, why not get her out, I guess. But maybe she was there. Maybe she wants to be in the ice. I don't know.
I don't know.
How about let's make a pros and cons list. Pros for letting the lady out of the ice.
Well, she'll be out of the ice. That's a pro.
Is
She
it?
will be out of the ice. Well, there could
I
be
would-
a con too.
List that as a con.
Potential ally, potential enemy, another mouth to feed.
Someone indebted to us for breaking a curse, perhaps?
She could be a good ally, but then again, she did get in this situation, so she could be shit as an ally.
Tarquin recognizes her.
I don't
Maybe.
understand this. Is it like an old tale of the ice, the woman in ice?
If it is, Tarquin can't remember.
No, it's not a tale. It's her
It's like a
face.
person that I've known, like I've seen.
It's her face that kind of jogs the memory. It's a very spark, but you just for some
Like a
reason you
childhood
can't.
memory?
Does
It's not any of my sisters.
I mean,
I know. How
what
bad
would
of a
the-
brother are you that you forgot how your sister's face?
Right. Well, it's been 10 years. Some of them
Yeah.
are growing up, you know.
How bad of a con could it really be, though? I mean, there's 4 of us, and we got this new ballista that we can just point directly at her.
At the ship. We can
But
point
yeah,
our
if
new
we
ballista at
miss-
the ship.
If we miss, we may hit the ship and put a hole straight through it.
Oh gosh. I like that.
We could
Can
just
we-
stow her.
can we just
stow her
time
and
out?
yeah.
Can we just time out? I love the visual of just like 4 dudes standing around an
I don't know
ice
what to do about
lady.
this.
Like, will you touch it? I don't want to touch it.
They're
You
like-
touch it.
What do we do? This woman's a nice.
So can I smash it yet?
Man, if you
Carefully, smash carefully, or just try to avoid the
if
The
she's
lady
frozen all
bits.
the way through, she might shatter. Be a gentle giant. Yes.
I will do my best.
Sterling, roll me a medicine check.
Me?
Yeah.
Shit.
You're the one that said something about her shattering.
Yeah. That's not good. All right. Medicine. She about to die. Let's see. That will be a 10.
Yeah, I mean, you think maybe she might shatter, but probably not. It's just ice.
She might
So-
shatter, but probably not. Oh shit.
So how about this? My knowledge of cooking and using things.
Mm-hmm.
Does Yorick want to approach us with like a nice, swift, hard whack? Or does Yorick want to chisel the ice down?
Why did this have to be the encounter? How come we couldn't just kill something? Instead, we got a woman in ice.
we still
Well,
might.
Yeah.
If you guys were in land, you would have fought something.
I think chisel probably, or
Big meaty whack out and then chisel.
That's what Yorick
Perhaps-
thinks?
Mm-hmm.
Big meaty whack to start and then chisel in the cracks?
That's how it is for ice sculpture.
Yeah.
do we have any? Sorry, gents. Do we have any? No, he's going for it. Go for it.
Roll the
Go for
attack.
it.
It has very low AC because it's ice and it's in front of you.
I can't dodge.
And it's 15. 16.
Roll damage.
All right. This is
Roll
with my
damage, please.
my warhammer, two-handing. So 9 plus 4.
This is the bit
13.
encounter, right?
Yeah, that is the random encounter.
Yeah. Look what I asked.
Yeah, I rolled for a combat one, but then it's kind of like that only happens in land, and I don't want to give you guys another Swaggin fight. We already have so
Another
many.
short.
Don't tell us, Brian. Don't tell us.
Well, I want to
So,
make
so-
sure.
Tell me, Daddy.
I want to make sure Luca gets her money's worth. But you go in, you make the crack, and you see that little bits of cracks happen on the ice with a whack, but not really enough to do too much. You feel like you gotta give it a little bit more.
Hit
So
it
I
with your
need-
purse.
I need more oomph,
Mm-hmm.
or I need to start chiseling away.
More before you start chiseling.
Yes,
I'm just
Natural 1.
We're just.
You go and you actually hit the boat. Roll damage.
Ah!
As you go and you go into Warhammer, you almost close your eyes at the last second, and it actually slips from the side, from the corner, and then just hits on the hole.
13 more points of damage. Rolling good damage.
Yeah, 13 points to the hole.
We just repaired this, Yorick.
Sorry,
13 gold.
I did not mean to do that. Okay, I'm gonna try again, but I'm gonna recklessly attack this time.
Rage?
Do I have to rage to reckless?
Yeah.
No, I'm recklessly attacking.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, that's a 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
All right, roll damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna butcher's bib. I'm gonna re-roll. Another 13.
Where are you going? After this one, you see that the cracks spread more and more and more, and you get the sense that you really should start chiseling instead.
Alright. Now I'll get down to the precision work. I will take my chisel and take my hammer. What am I doing for chiseling? Anything or?
Yeah, just roll it. We'll say that you do it. Roll me a dexterity check. Why not?
11.
11. Just enough. You're going through the head area, and you see, and they're just bits of ice flying all over. It some kind of get in your eye, but you're able to just squint around, and you're getting around. You see that her forehead is free. You keep going, and you see her nose. So you take a breath of air. As you keep going, and just as you release the mouth, a huge gust of air happens, and who are you? What are you doing?
Hello, my name is Yorick. How are you doing today?
Poor dude's around an ice cube lady. Whoa, easy there.
What have you done to me?
We have freed you from your eternal frozen prison. It is year 1779. Everyone you know is dead.
Whoa,
1779.
Yorick. Listen, I also like
The American Revolution.
I mean,
carried away.
well,
hello,
welcome to
what-
Saltmarsh.
Right. Which? Hi, Tarquin. This is Yorick. This is Captain Merriweather, and then
Starling!
sorry, this is Sterling.
Pleasure, ma'am.
We found you, and as you can see, he gestures just to her situation because her face is out of ice, but the rest of her, I'm assuming, is.
Still
We
covered.
found you in this situation, and we removed you. Hopefully, that was the right thing to do. Can I get your name?
I am Lady Ashen of House Daratul. How do you kidnap me? What do you want?
Kidnap. Whoa. Let's not throw around the K word there. Absolutely no kidnapping. When she says her name, does that jog my memory?
It does jog your
DM?
memory. And you know that when you were younger, one of the before the other men actually started conquering the rest of the continent, there was a few families that were doing the last stand, and one of them actually came over to Saltmarsh. Lady Ashen of House Daratul.
Can you spell that? House ARU. What is it? How do you spell it?
Derathul.
Every time I hear him speak, I hear that.
Hear what?
Oh, I was talking to Luca. Since somebody was talking. Ooh, big summer blowout.
Okay, Lady Ashton, listen. We absolutely did not kidnap you. We absolutely found you in this block of ice. What is the last thing you remember? We are just for adventurers, and he gestures around the boat.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Hell yeah, I'll roll you a persuasion check.
Hell yeah! Hell yeah, you will.
19 plus 8.
Oh, fine. Okay, and from the rest of the thing, you'll know that as well that she actually came over to Saltmarsh when you were younger, and it was a very big deal. And your parents were actually doing the best they can. Your father was still with you at that time, and cause and then from your troubles, you know that the Ritual was one of the last bastions that actually fought against the Elder Dominion. But their the head of their house disappeared when she went to Saltmarsh, and nobody
Okay.
knows what happened
Okay.
until now.
Okay. Listen,
You also know
lady.
that you also know that she's a somewhat powerful fire mage,
Powerful
sorceress.
fire mage.
Another.
Yes.
Ooh.
You know that her nickname used to be the Fire Starter.
Love interest.
Not
The day a
Tarquin's
fire
type.
mage was pulled
Let's
out
see.
of the water.
Fire.
Tarquin knew that day
She was always burning.
because she set a fire ablaze in his heart.
Okay.
And what were you saying?
So-
Sorry, before I interrupted you.
I'm not-
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Okay. So he's like, we are simple adventurers. We found you in a block of ice. We have now let you out of your block of ice. I need you to tell me the last thing you remember. When did she come to Saltmarsh? How old was I?
So you were about 8.
8. Okay. So yeah, almost 20 years ago. Okay. All right. Lady Ashton, it's been 20 years since I knew you were out and about. What happened? How did you find yourself here?
No. It can be 20 years. Tell me.
Absolutely 100%.
What happened to my house? Has Oslo been beaten back?
Tarquin's gonna turn to everybody.
Well, the old Mary seemed to be in control now, so there's that.
You know
Why
that
not?
Oslo is the king of the Eldar Dominion.
This is going to be upsetting, and I imagine that there will be a lot of upsetting news from here on out. But we are now a part of the Eldar Dominion.
No.
I know that your house stood against them in the war. Listen, this is all very big, high stakes, large potatoes talk. I think for right now we should focus on how do we get you out of the ice? How did you get in the ice? And how can we best help you?
Let me roll a sanity check real quick.
This reminds me of the scene from Thor Ragnarok, where they're like, "We're about to get on that ship. You want to come?" He did.
Okay. Let's see. I'll take off from my sanity.
She's
roll
still
her.
completely
Oh yeah.
enveloped in ice, right?
It's just
Oh,
her
that's
face.
good, because if she goes insane.
Okay, I rolled
We-
actually. Okay, she hasn't gone below her sanity stat. I just rolled it for her, so it's fine. She took 6
Okay.
points of sanity damage. She has 10 total, so now 4. So it's enough. And all right, you need to get me out. I gotta go back.
Go back.
There must be the fight has to be keep on going, right? Nobody would just lay down and just take his rule.
Go back where, milady? There's. I need you to just hold up. What's the last thing you remember?
I was having tea. I was having raspberry tea with my cohort, and we were meeting with a new lady.
New lady from.
She said that it was her house had gone down with Elder Dominion. It was a trap.
It's a trap.
Of course it was a trap.
It's a trap. It's a trap. It's always a trap. A trap.
She said she was the last of her line. She had been taken. Her whole family executed as he's done before. As he's done now.
Yes. Listen. Again, I understand the fires of rebellion must burn brightly in you now, but I need to listen. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get you out of this ice. We're gonna get you something to drink, and we're just going to sit and think about what to do next. Tarquin just kind of looks at Captain Merryweather like,
We can try
we
bringing
do
her up to
next?
date. Just bring her up to date, up to speed on what.
On the last 20 years?
I mean, you got plenty of time.
We
sunset
don't.
sail. You can just say everything as we go.
What is this woman's name again?
Lady Shin.
A shin.
I
Ashen.
think it's not
Ashen.
Vietnamese.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ashen.
Ashen.
So-
Okay.
She's not related to Lady Afoot.
Just please. I made the
No.
niche joke and none of y'all heard it, and that hurts.
No. It's not. That doesn't human the name of some of the body parts. It's the Kotoa.
Ashen.
Lady Shin, my name is Merryweather. You can call me Mary.
Can I
If
chip
we
her
let-
out?
Yeah, please. You should be doing this as a
All right, I'm chipping her out as we're going.
As we let you out, Tarquin here will help kind of fill in the blanks of the last
20 years.
20 years or so. But we do have a mission that we're going on. There are undead that have taken over in some sort of, not a cult, but some sort of other religion that has taken over this island, and we have been tasked to take care of that. There are things going on in this world that I know it might seem hard to realize that the war that you fought and the struggles that you experienced are not as important now, but we are experiencing a lot of hard times, and our goal is to make sure that those hard times end. And so while we can free you, you may come with us, but we do have our own goals that must be met.
Of course, the world is always ending, always something, always a war to be fought. So,
Yes.
But for now,
who is your enemy?
The Devourer.
What?
You know this, martyr. Don't give me that. What?
Yeah, that thing. Oh yeah.
Martyr, disadvantage internet's check. You have. Actually, no. Take away. If I give you inspiration, if you have inspiration, take it away.
I already used it.
negative inspiration.
I'll take the disadvantage on the next roll.
All right.
I'm sorry, Daddy.
That won't give you more inspiration. I know what you're trying to do.
Give me, Daddy. I got you.
You say that.
Yeah.
What? Now the gods are also fighting. Now we're fighting holy wars.
Tink,
Uh,
tink, tink.
I don't know about holy wars, but the Devourer has stirred up some factions, and the people of Saltmarsh have joined forces with some of the more neutrally aligned factions, such as Lizard Folk, and I explain the other races because I don't remember what they are, against the Sahuagin and the Avatars of the Devourer, which we have defeated one of, but there seems to be a much larger conspiracy afoot. So that is what we are hoping to do away with.
And you say that you were hoping Salmarsh. Yes, yes, Lady Salmar. She still lives. We're related through our mother's side. I can ask her for aid.
Lady
Does she
Salmar?
still live?
Do you know her glyph? Because you can give her a ring.
Maybe her landline glyph.
She's gonna like call 911 instead.
Tarquin, you would know that. Actually, everybody would know here. Even everybody here would know, Yorick, Meriwether, entirely, that Lady Solmore was the last surviving Solmore, and she came here from the continent about, I don't know, 30 years ago. And it made quite a splash since she got kicked out of her noble house and married into this one. But she died about 2 years ago, and that's when Anders became head of his household.
Okay. Listen, it
She
sounds
dead.
like no, we
She
don't
dead.
know that, Sterling.
She dead.
Tarquin's gonna just glare daggers. We don't
Ting,
know the
ting,
fate
ting.
of that particular lady, as we are lowly adventurers who wouldn't know such a thing. But we're listen, as the captain said, we are on a mission. We will take care of you. We will take you to safety, and then we will make sure that you are sent to a noble house to help figure out your situation.
Roll me a deception check.
Well, hell yeah, I will.
And you're
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah, that's what I wanted you to say.
I was
16
waiting
plus
for
8. 20 something.
16 plus 8. She rolled like a 13.
Fuck yeah, she did.
She's a little bit out of it, as figure around that 20 years has passed. Her kingdom has fallen, and King Oslo has rose to power, and nobody is fighting. And she has the last ray of hope that Lady Stormwell will be able to help her.
Right.
And she's
Tarquin is preserving that flame.
And she keeps. Well, yes. If you will take me to another noble house, I will help you with your quest.
Okay.
It might not look like it, but I am a mage. I graduated.
Tarquin nods and he says, "All can remember the fire starter, my lady." And he kind of does a cute little bow.
Yes. I was quite rowdy in my younger years. Glad to
How
know
old
that
is she? How old does she look?
she's actually younger than you.
That's what I thought. Just based on the picture.
She's actually she thinks she might be 25, if that.
Okay.
And it's kind of I'm not giving you all the reason on her house or why she became head of her house so young. Kind of not like you.
She was head of her house. She's a young lady. Like, I don't know if like the backstory is really like helpful to us right now. I think right now it's really just get her out of the ice. How's York? Because he's still just.
No, as you guys were
kidnapped
talking, he's taking more, and you see that right now it's up to her shoulders is free, and she's kind of cracks her neck a little bit, and you see that her hair comes out, and you see that actually the underside of her hair is also orange. It's almost as if she went to the hairdresser and just had the.
She just got it done before she got put under some weird icy curse.
Just got her hair done before quarantine.
Okay, cool.
Boo.
Rip Luca.
You suck tired.
Okay. Listen. Great, but let's get you settled with some beverage or something, and if your assistance is required, we will address that when the time is right.
All right, and you guys keep chipping away at it, making your way towards the lighthouse.
Perfect. What do you think, gang? We got a weird ice lady.
We got weird ice lady. Potential ally.
That's what was written on
no.
the random encounter table.
Even though all her friends
Weird
are
ice lady.
dead.
I think she might be like Looney Tune. I think that we're in trouble.
No,
I feel
she's fine.
safe.
She's fine.
I've never felt safer.
Yeah.
We'll just give her. We'll tell her where Anders lives.
Right. I think
From there.
yeah, can we just Tarquin's can we get her situated with like a blankie or something, like cozied up,
Yeah,
and then
sure, you guys have that.
call
I'm
like
only
a
out
party
her
meeting?
ways.
Does she belong to the same household as Anders?
Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Anders only took over, right?
Yeah.
He
Anders,
took over for a different house.
Yeah. She's only related to his mother's side, and that's differently. And his mother got kicked out of her house over in the damn it, what did I name that continent real quick?
Gotcha. Because I was like, isn't Tarquin a cousin?
The Naja continent, sorry, yeah. She got kicked out of that.
Cousin in a more friendly term. Not in an actual familial relation
okay.
term.
Okay.
What you're saying is you're not Ice Lady's like distant niece.
No, absolutely not.
You mean nephew?
Nephew.
Nephew. Apologies.
Nepote.
Okay, so yeah, can we do a little
Yeah, you guys
party
do that.
powwow? Okay. So we have the leader of the rebellion on our ship, who is hell-bent on continuing said rebellion. Thoughts, ideas, hopes, and dreams about how the situation plays out.
I hope that a rebellion is started.
Oh.
Cool. Captain Merriweather, thoughts, help, please?
I believe this could be very detrimental to the work that we are doing. We cannot have a rebellion at the same time we are trying to fight a war against a god and its minions.
I absolutely agree.
Attack a mother weak.
Let's perhaps once we reach the lighthouse, we talk to Major Thompson, we can leave her in his care and send a message to Alders to retrieve her. Tarquin's gonna glance over. The poor dear. I mean, really under ice for 20 years. Everything she's cared about is gone. But this feels very dangerous.
Who casted the spell is another good question. And if it was somebody in the opposition, why didn't they just kill her instead?
Well, apparently she just went to tea with her, with a person. What was it? Her consort and a new lady, a new head of her house, something or other.
I think I know what this means.
What?
Yes.
Share, if you don't mind, Yorick.
I should not serve tea at my stall.
Yorick, don't say such things.
I'm sorry, should I still serve tea at my stall?
Yes, Yorick, you're a man of enterprising business. You will
It's not
serve
impressive.
what you wish.
Gosh darn it, you are right.
Personally, Yorick, I would prefer if you sold coffee at the stall. It's much more palatable, normally at least.
You're
Yeah.
right, especially when made with a jug.
I don't know anything about that, but shall we get back on the sea? I think we've been delayed a little too much.
Yeah,
Perfect.
hopefully we didn't sail right into
A
a
nice
lighthouse.
An iceberg in the middle of summer next to the ice
Yeah,
lady.
no kidding.
Yeah, good thing you guys actually made that persuasion check, by the way.
Yeah, Tarquin's amazing.
Would our newly ballista be sunk with the boat?
I was
Failed.
so ready to just cause a firestorm on you guys.
No,
How? She needs her hands to cast it.
not allowed. She just
She's a
melt.
sorcerer.
It's magical ice. She
Yeah.
couldn't get it out of it herself. She can't get out of it here.
Yeah, and they had to knock her out in order to put her in the imprisonment. And
So it
sorcerers
was an
can cast-
imprisonment spell.
And sorcerers can cast spells subtly without using hand motions. Or dramatic
Ooh.
Yeah. But we don't have to worry about that now. She's on our
Alright,
side.
it's just a little
Sorry,
fire.
Luca. Sorry,
For
Luca.
eternity.
The
Thank you,
Firestar
Luca,
couldn't
for
make-
having that mess.
The Firestar couldn't earn her name.
The first half of it was us trying to figure out what to do with the woman in the ice.
A silver-tongued devil solved your ice lady puzzle.
I do not know if rebellion would be too nice.
Oh gosh, no, it would be really bad.
It would. They would take Papa away from Mama for too long as well. It would
So
not
we
be
should just
good.
be under the old married dominion forever then. I see.
What have they done to you?
Alright, I'm gonna ignore that question and we'll carry on.
As we're carrying on, Mary is going to use his telepathy to contact Tarquin and say, this could be a problem, especially when we get back to town. I don't know who would want this person dead, so we might want to be careful.
We'll keep it quiet and don't listen. Between the two of us, let's not have Sterling yell that everyone is dead to her for now. limit.
What if she finds
Sterling,
out
you should
of-
keep on yelling that.
Yeah, what if she finds out that we're lying to her? That wouldn't be good, would it?
Can I bring her something to eat?
Sure, if you want.
Yeah, I have some little
Mystery
cannolis
meat.
packed away in my backpack that I want to share with her.
Yes, I do
Roll me a
believe
d12.
you are overestimating our capacity to control the words that come out of Sterling's mouth.
Right.
It's a one.
I think, sir, we must convince her of her danger, but we must do so carefully, as I sense that she might be on an edge of sorts. I think
agree.
we should get her to the lighthouse. We should try to secure her there, and then carry on.
Just ditch her at the lighthouse and leave? What else are we gonna do? Sure.
How'd that food situation play out? I'm very curious.
Okay, so you go to give her the cannolis, and she sees it, and she startles, and she moves back. I knew it. I knew it. That's what they poisoned. That's what you poisoned me with.
Oh,
I do not know of such events.
And you can see like flames start going around her arms.
Tarquin's gonna run over, grab one of the cannolis, and just take a bite. No poison, none, zero poison.
Friends are all dead!
I can't with you right now.
Is that in character, Martin?
No. I was just joshing around.
I say, yeah, see? And I grab the one that Tarkin bit, and I...
Delicious. Nom.
Damn it. Tarquin,
Long
roll
live
me
the
a
resistance.
persuasion check. Not a disadvantage, because Yorick ate a bite.
Okay, persuasion again.
Straight roll.
16 plus 8.
Wow, 16 is your number.
Fucking hell. All right.
This is a
I'm
good
not-
dice.
I'm
not gonna lie.
I wish I wasn't a DM that didn't like to fudge rolls right now.
I'm glad you're not, Bryan.
What was that, Tyrant?
I'm not gonna lie, I really was expecting Yorick to try to reach for something and then like accidentally grab one of the magic beans and feed it to her. That would have been great.
Oh man, no, bad.
Oh,
Quick
that's
solution.
that's pretty good. Blah, blah.
All right, you give her the. She shows it like. Very well. You mean no harm. It's not befitting of a lady to scare away at the soonest signs. And she walks over and takes one, and you see that her hands are trembling a little bit. She takes the bite of the cannoli. Very, very. It's very tasty.
I'm
It's all
glad
about
you
the
like
long-term
it.
effects.
Excellent. Yes.
Yes.
Yorick here runs a wonderful stall, making all sorts of goodies and treats. Yorick, tell her about it.
I do. My stall is called Yorick's Meats and Pastries and Friends, yes. And we have such a brilliant sample. Not only do I make such fine things as seagulls and regular wild fare, but when we go out and we get big, bad monsters,
Yes. We'll talk about that later.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in the interest of time, I'll say you guys make it to the lighthouse just fine
Yeah.
with the fire starter in your hold. And you said you're going to try to offload her to somebody.
Well, I think as a player, I think the idea is that we meet with Major Thompson,
Mhm.
get the lowdown on the Abbey. If we can, have her wait there for us or something, like that's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't think taking her to an island with a religion with skeletons is maybe the
Just
best
gotta get out
bet.
some pent out rage, man.
Because we don't really know what that situation is. We don't really know what she's capable of. So I feel like keeping two unknowns separate, if we can, makes more sense than trying to take her with us.
All right, party boat. Do you want to keep her there at the lighthouse? Let's take her with you.
Lighthouse.
Yorick's a little scared of her
Lighthouse.
now, so lighthouse.
Yeah, I'll vote Lighthouse too.
All right.
The only reason I wouldn't say lighthouse is because if we leave her alone without supervision, like our supervision, what is she gonna do? Is she
Well-
gonna steal our boat and go back to Saltmarsh?
What? No, we're taking the
We're
boat.
taking the boat. We gotta go to the island with it.
The way that I see it is if we take her, it seems like Tarquin's going to have to keep convincing her to like not lose it versus maybe we can do a convincing to stay here, stay safe. We'll do this thing. Or
what
we
if
can
she
send a
ends up-
message to Anders or you know what I mean? I feel like there are more options
Mhm.
versus if we take her with us, like
Yeah, I was gonna say if she ends up talking to the major could end up telling her everything, and then we see the lighthouse explode as we set off into the sunset.
that's why I think that there's inherent risk no matter what we decide.
What's the major's affinity?
That is a good question. He's being
Yeah.
talked at right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting up
Sure,
words.
why not?
He's receiving.
I mean, I can call
Mhm.
my papa as well and ask what he thinks.
Yeah.
Yes, do that.
What? Yeah. What affiliation is?
Oh my god, I have to call him anyway. How long has it been?
6
It's been
days.
too long.
Seven-
You're
it's
gonna
No,
been
get
not
spanked.
6 days. It's been like
You're gonna
3
get
days.
spanked. You're gonna get spanked.
It's 6 days since we started the.
Guys, we
Okay,
forgot
it's
to
been
have
6 days.
Sterling skin condition.
Yeah, I didn't have my
checks.
follow-up.
Oh no, we forgot to do
examination.
so many things.
I was so excited about the ballista that I forgot about my own
I
well-being.
shit.
Let me check my character sheet. It probably has like a plus or -9 again.
No. It doesn't. You're fine.
Oh yeah, HP modifier is fine. It's
But
fine.
I'm 3 days late for calling papa.
Oh, we totally had a long rest during all that shit, right?
Wait. What did you have to do, Mara?
My follow-up exam.
He needed to
For
go to
what?
for
For his
the
arms.
scabies.
My arms.
Oh,
She said to come
For
back
the-
in a week
for the nasties.
Mhm.
for the things.
Thou
the
that
wigglies,
we shall not speak of.
the eggs in my arms.
No. Luca might be watching.
I know, we're just the nasties, the gucky gucks.
The wigglies inside me, cavities.
Oh,
I don't like that. Okay, so a couple of things.
All
So
right.
is York gonna try and call Papa?
I have to call papa before we do anything.
I didn't.
Ring, 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 ring. Phone call, phone call. How does this work? I forgot. I sent him a message, right?
Yeah, you just.
I forgot. I'm not having a conversation with him. I'm
You
sorry.
are. You're saying it
Like,
in
I
the.
am. But like, okay, rewind. Take a step back. Okay. Good afternoon, Papa. I know it's been a little while since I called you, but so many crazy things have happened. Listen, without anything knowing, do you know who a Lady Ashen? I think her name is Tarquin. What's her other name?
The fire starter.
The Firestarter. Have you ever heard of her? Click.
Oh my god. You roll at 27.
The DM
Okay.
sigh.
Like, set info.
This is a betrayer dice.
Tell us all your secrets, DM.
All right. So your callback's like, son, I won't lie. I'm a little bit disappointed. First time I tell you to call me every day, and you forget the first time. But what is this about the fire starter? I haven't heard that name in years. If I remember correctly, she is a very powerful sorceress. If I remember, I believe she's even better than me in some ways. Some ways, not all.
Fuck.
She disappeared though a few decades ago. Hasn't been actually almost when you were like this big, and you don't hear it, but it's like he says does like this. Why do you ask? Click.
Okay, so Papa, I think we need to change the daily phone calls to like every 3 days or maybe once a week because adventuring is really tough. It's very hard on me, and there's so much going on. Running a business and being an adventurer takes so long. But anyway, about the fire starter. So I fished her out of the ocean. She was in a block of ice, and then I chiseled her out. And now I think she's a little crazy. But yeah, that's all I know.
Click. Well, it has been 20 years, and those humans, they don't really deal with time too well. They don't really have any. I can see why she might be going a little bit crazy, Sonny. You should make sure she doesn't. Don't tell her anything. Don't make her go crazy. Don't remind her anything about time. She's already a magic user, so who knows? She might just turn into a fire elemental.
All your friends are dead.
Oh yeah. However, she was part of this. I believe it's called the Circle of Roses. I believe it was the old ladies over there in the Dolnaya continent. They came together in order to beat back King Oslo. Though there was the massacre, though, and I believe none of them got out of it alive. Got out of it alive, no. So certainly don't tell her about that. Don't even talk about roses with her.
I'm
Do you
just
need
like
help?
below deck. What is your favorite flower?
Yeah. Do you need help? Click.
As of right now, I think we are okay. But if I call you back and all I say is hippopotamus, then we are in trouble and I need your help.
All right, click. Where are you now, son? Click.
We are currently at the lighthouse. I do not remember what it is called, but I think there is only one. It shouldn't be too hard to find. But after this, we are setting sail to go to the abbey to fight some skellies. They are spooky, scary, so we will do what we can. Click.
And you hear that a response back. You can barely make sense of his words. You see and hear what sounds like wind going through, almost if you're in a car. When you're in a car and you have the windows down, it's like I'm on my way. Click.
He can fly?
Uh, Yorick, do you want to tell them about your family spell?
Well, I mean, I didn't hear it, so you don't have
Oh
to.
yeah.
Yeah, I didn't hear
I
that.
didn't hear.
You'll
Yeah.
find out. Wait, I'll call him back. Wait, Papa, I didn't say the safe word. We are not in danger right now. I guess if you want to come, it's okay. You can come. But we are not in danger yet. But you can come if you like.
I hope that he
I miss you,
retrieved that
Papa.
staff.
What
Like-
was that? What
I
was
said
that?
I hope
Mark?
that he retrieved that staff and brings it with him so he can give it back.
Who knows? Somebody. Son, you do not know what she's done. She's earned her name. I'll be there. And that's it. Click.
Oh shit. This is not going to end well.
Cool.
Just boys!
All right, I'll leave it at that.
Just fight fire with fire. you
I'll
know.
go to the party and I'll say, so, good news and bad news.
Okay.
Good.
Good news first.
Good news, my papa is coming.
Oh, how wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Bad news?
My papa is coming.
Right.
Oh, yeah, you were behind a few days on your calls.
I don't think that's what the matter is. Okay, huddle up. Okay. All right, so. DM, go away. I'm just kidding.
You get.
Okay, so the last thing he said was, "Son, I am coming. You don't know what she has done."
Oh, that's just great. Brilliant. Did he mention what she's done?
No, but he should be here soon.
How soon?
How soon?
I don't know. He is very fast.
Define fast?
Brian, I don't really know the mechanics of this spell, but I'm
You know that usually like flying speed is like 60 feet? You know that the way your father moves around, he creates little steps around, and he actually, it's more instead of a walk, and it's called a skywalk. He's a master of the spell that it more like he gets propelled every step. So it's about 120, 150 feet per round, and since he's actually going at double, he's about 300 feet. He's making it for every 6 seconds.
all right.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So he is very fast.
Okay. What is his intention?
I do not know, but he is a man of strict business.
Uh,
A little rowdy, but
Bum bum.
Tarquin smiles and shrugs. Perhaps the problem will solve itself.
of course, I think that is what will happen. Remember the last mage Papa got into a fight with?
Oh,
He ran away with stairs of ice.
this will be great. This will be fun.
So we just sit here and wait for
I think
Papa?
we stick to the original plan.
We
Right?
should probably go to the lighthouse
Yeah, get to the lighthouse and
and maybe just wait there for a little bit.
yeah. What was the other thing? Sorry, also other thing. Oh, Sterling,
Yes.
check your arms.
Why would I need to check my arms?
Well, because we were supposed to go to the doctor. Sterling, listen, I'm noticing a pattern.
Yeah.
Yes, quite. I assumed that is what you went and took care of during our stay over in Saltmarsh, but
No.
by the sound of your voice, I'm gonna gather that you didn't.
You see this ballista right here?
Right. Can we get a check on them arms though?
Medicine.
Look.
It's okay, I am very familiar with this.
Yeah, you saw it last time, York.
Yeah, York knows Sterling's body.
Natural 20.
He knows my body. See, he really knows my body. That's my boy.
All right, you go look, give him a quick look around. You're grabbing his arm, squeezing all around, and you don't really feel what you felt before. So he's probably doesn't not to worry about it for now.
Are his veins like brownish at all, or no?
He looks to be in the peak of health.
You look to be at the peak of health.
Well, we might as well kill him just to be sure.
No, that's true.
About
grab his chest, I'll grab his arms.
hang on. No.
3, 2, 1, blast.
No.
Yeah, and Tarquin will just cauterize the wounds.
Let us calm down. Okay.
He doesn't need arms.
Let us calm down.
They have
arms are my
replacements.
only asset. Okay.
How much do mechanical arms cost?
I don't have any gold. I keep using y'all's. Okay.
I believe that's an uncommon item, so 50 gold.
Oh, that's not so
that's
bad.
affordable. Yeah.
100 gold for 2.
Yeah, that ain't bad.
So DM, are we at the lighthouse? Is there anything else that we need to sort out
I
before
would
we
say
get
you guys
there?
are at the lighthouse, but we'll leave it at. No, you'll talk. I'll let you guys talk to Thompson real quick.
Okay, perfect.
Mhm.
Um,
You go to the lighthouse. You see that it's a little bit stubby. It's not really as high as lighthouse should be. It's more square, as the majority of its view is blocked by the island that actually raises over from the coast. It's a little bit higher,
okay.
and you see that it's painted a little bit yellow, and the door says, and then there's a little door that you can go if you want.
Okay. Tarquin, I think, is going to escort Lady Ashen.
Mm-hmm.
And try to kind of hang back from the rest of the group. You all, gents, go on ahead. I will make sure that the lady is secure, and we will come up behind, milady.
Well, yes.
Gotcha.
Well, yes. I am
Yes, sir.
ready to go.
Perfect. So that just is like going in orders. I think Tarquin's gonna try and keep her with him and kind of back away from everybody
Oh, so you're
else.
you're having your arm there so she can put her arms
Kind
around
of-
it.
Yeah, just like an escort, but I think his intention is just to like be there as like a calming presence. Like, we're not gonna freak out. We're not gonna burn anything to the ground. As much fun as that would be.
Yeah, I haven't had to make any more sanity saves, so you're good.
Okay, cool.
Okay. You
Pastry
go.
really calmed her down.
Okay, make your way towards the island, and you see there's really nobody else there. Just and you see a dragonborn with a huge barrel chest with bright red scales, and like fur running through his the back of his spine all the way through his tail, and then you see that his actual like scales look to be a little bit grayer around the face area. You see that he has a red and yellow kilt with a little hole for the tail, with like a dagger and a warhammer hanging from both sides.
Hello.
Visitors, we haven't really had any in a while. Come, sit. What can old Thompson do to you?
So you're Major Thompson.
That it is, Mayor Thompson, part of the ninth commandment. Sorry,
Major.
Ninth company. Sorry.
I am Sterling, and this is my crew.
Yes.
Hello, my name is Yori.
You didn't talk first, tyrant. So it's my crew now.
All right.
Sure.
A Goliath followed by some human ducklings. Are you the people that Anders sent? Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yes.
Oh,
that would
yes,
be
we are.
us.
Yes, we are.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
So, have you done anything with the? Have you liberated the island? Can we go in?
No, we were actually making a quick stop before we went to take care of that.
All right. What do you do? What's the stop for?
More like, information and stuff like that.
Back in my day, we used to just go in. I guess you guys need if you need
Well,
information.
You guys did fail with that kind of attitude. Sorry. We just wanted to make sure that the job gets done. And we feel like if we get the most information possible, we can do that for you without more casualties.
All right then. So, what do you need? I'm here.
Uh,
Ask your
what
questions.
exactly did you face on this island?
Well, what we found was a bunch of skeletons as we walk across the dunes, the sand dunes. They would just come up, hundreds and hundreds of them, and we were besieged there for a bit. Could actually barely even make it to the abbey. Actually, never even made it to the abbey.
So the skeletons attacked, correct?
Yeah, they just rise up from the sands. You see the sands, you would think, huh, nothing there, just a bit of white sand. Who can do that? And then they cloud the way out. Sometimes even 12 of them at a time.
Is skeletons all that you seen, though?
Every step we took was paid in blood.
Damn. That must have been very hard to see. Or go through, should I say.
You get used to it.
Any information you want to find out, Captain Mary?
Yes. Do you know anything about this religion that's on the island?
Couldn't rightly tell you there. As it is, they never even tried to recruit anybody. All we saw was that one half elf and a few other humans and dwarves that made their way in. We never know how the. We think that maybe it just in the cover of night they go in and get some other people because the abbey wasn't there before it was built.
And is there an easier way to get to the abbey besides going through these skeleton sands?
Let me roll a check for him.
Yeah.
That I don't really know. That I don't know. Sorry.
So you said that the abbey was built by them? It wasn't previously on the island?
It wasn't previously there. No, it wasn't. As it is, we did our best. We have actually with the. Don't tell anybody who said this, but we've been bombing the abbey. And as it is, I see a lot of smoke coming from there, but skeletons are still there. Don't know.
Was there anything else on the island, or is it just the abbey?
Well, we can see just the abbey. It has a little more buildings around it, but that's it.
Why is this island so important then to the war effort?
Over here. Well, look at Saltmarsh. All around it's just land. And when we know, the Sahuagin are over to the southwest. Southwest. As it is, they can just hide on the water and land without anybody seeing anything. At least with the abbey, they gotta either make the way all the way around to right side, and then we can actually see them in the middle of the sea, or they must go in through the little reef.
Oh, so you intend to use this as like an outpost?
Oh yes.
To like see
yeah.
the impending danger. Okay. That makes a little bit of sense. I mean, a lot of sense. Oh, major of ours.
Mm-hmm. And let me put you guys on the map, because Meriwether would know that the lizard folk where they live used to be around here. Can you guys see the thing? People tell me.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, around here. So if they actually want to go the way, they either gotta pass by the abbey, and I'll actually put it on stream. Sorry.
Oh yeah. Did you have to pass by the abbey or go all the way around?
It is if the Sahuagin they live over here. They can either make their way go straight to Saltmarsh and go through the abbey, or they're gonna make the whole way around, and from there, then we can see it.
Gotcha.
So
And
this
then
is where the
go-
Abbey is here in this
Yeah.
island. Okay. And then the lighthouse. Where is the lighthouse?
It's like just on the shore.
Yes.
So it's like around here.
Okay.
Okay.
Were these skeletons going down by just physical combat means? Like when you would hit them with your weapons?
Of course. I mean, kind of had to sell my had to sell my medical weapons a few years back, but they were dying to regular old armor.
And then just more would just pop up.
Darnest thing too. We killed I would say about 100, and we barely even got to the steps of the abbey before we got to where we got overtaken. We lost too many to make the final assault.
How long have you been bombing the abbey?
About 3 days.
Okay.
You want to look? And he hands you a spyglass.
Yes, I would love to look.
He hands you the spyglass, and you look over, and you see that what might have once been an abbey, it's basically just one wall and a few other walls around and just rubble around.
Damn. That's a lot of damage.
That's from the bombing.
Yeah.
How long have these people been on this island?
I would say about 4 years.
And y'all have only just recently started doing something about it?
Well, we sent people to talk, and none of them ever came back. And as it is, like, just an island, and we never had need of it until now.
Roger. Okay. Then my suspecting is something underground if 3 of the walls have crumpled and the skeletons are still popping up. But that's just a theory. Do you guys need any more information?
I am good. What do we propose we do with our new companion?
Great question.
Can we look to the sky?
Yeah,
It's a bird.
Your messenger would be arriving shortly, would it not?
Is our fly guy showing up, DM?
DM, I don't know distance.
It'll take a day, probably more like a day and a half.
Okay.
Because you're 3 squares away. Every square is one. It's like 30 miles. Sorry, 1 hex.
Okay.
Okay.
So Tarquin's going to turn, I guess, hearing kind of as they're doing their briefing on getting the information, and Tarquin's kind of like with Lady Ashen. I think his approach is to be like, all right, milady, it would seem that there's some further investigation. Pardon?
Quail, milady.
Oh, right, milady. There's further investigation that needs to take place. So perhaps, if you wouldn't mind, I would feel safer with you being safer here until we're able to return. I worry about this has been an ordeal, surely, and I would hate to thrust upon you more bad vibes, if you will. So I think that we can make arrangements for you to stay here until we can return. I do know a noble Anders, but it will take time. We can arrange a message to be sent to him so he knows of your location here, so we can best help you. My concern that is if there are those that would wish you harm, it would be best that you remain quiet and secret until we can devise a situation where you will be safer.
You speak reason. You speak reason. As it is, I should probably stay low and quiet. Wouldn't want them to finish the job.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Are you sure though that you don't need me? I can really go for a scrap.
Tarquin smiles, and again, I think recalling kind of the stories of her kind of, he's like, I don't doubt that you would be much help on the battlefield, but again, I cannot in good conscience let you come with this. Perhaps when I return, though, you can, and he shrugs, teach me one of your tricks.
I'm all right. I feel the flame burning in you, bright. I should be able to teach you some things. And by the way, you tell stories about her. You know that your mother used to tell you a story of how the Firestarter had gone in the middle of the night and burnt down a whole village that was in support of King Oslo.
Cool.
And they said that their flames burned for a full week, and the whole sky was painted orange and red afterwards for a while.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. Yeah. Tarquin's gonna have this memory, and he's just gonna smile, and say, "We'll make arrangements for you to be safe." And he's gonna return, kind of to the party and try to sort that out.
And she'll go, well, Thompson, is it? What sites do you have around here? And they go off. Like, see yourself out. And he winks at her like, I have many sites around here, lady.
Excellent.
So, you guys want to go to the abbey?
Do we, just a time check, do we want to call it there and start the abbey next session?
Sure, that'd probably be better. We'll call it there. Yeah. All right. And that was today's session. Sorry, you guys, that it's gonna be a little bit of a teaser. For
Love it. It's great.
We'll find out. Will the party be actually survive the Firestarter with the help of Yorick's dad?
Yeah. And thank goodness for Tarquin's rollings.
Oh, Jesus.
Hopefully he has the staff.
Hopefully he does. Yeah, that way we can get that done too.
No, so that we don't die.
Yeah, I think we might die. I think that we 100% would have just died. If she'd lost her shit, yeah.
Everyone say it. Thanks, Luca.
Thank you, Luca.
I mean, you guys were in the middle of the
Luca.
sea. It's half
We're on a
damage
time
if you
bomb.
just drown. If you start.
I don't think Tarquin's a good swimmer.
It's half damage. You'll be fine.
We just had to bring her on a boat, though.
So what you're saying is I grapple her and then I jump in the water with her.
Sure.
So anyway, I started blasting.
So anyway, I started blasting.
That's what I wanted to happen. I was so happy. It's like, I'm gonna burn down the boat they just upgraded. Yeah.
I was so mad, dude. I was like, we just got the boat. And air freaking York has a hole in the deck.
Listen, it's only 13 points of damage. It's only 13 gold. We can live with it. We can just have a hole in the deck for a little bit.
We'll name it Charlie.
We
Charlie, the hole in the deck.
We can have
Remember
Charlie.
that time the ice lady? That's that hole? Yeah. We can commemorate that.
It's a good memory. Charlie and the Ice Lady.
Charlie and the ice lady.
Okay.
Awesome.
With that, let's sign off.